All right, do you know why we're getting the big prices right? Whoop, 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 and the balloons are dropping, the confetti cannons are flying. Do you know why, Fester or Michelle? Do you know?
I don't know.
That could be one of the most obnoxious noises ever. You know, in Dumb and Dumber, where, they're driving in that furry dogmobile.
Right.
And he says, would you like to hear the most obnoxious noise ever? Or whatever it was. Yeah. This could be worse, actually. Okay, there's a reason why. Welcome, everybody. MJ Morning Show here on 104.7 FM Q105. MJ, Fester, Michelle, and yes?
Apologies to everybody who has their alarm set for 6 a.m.
Yeah, why is that?
That's the first thing they hear.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Followed up by the Dumb and Dumber screech.
Yeah.
Well, they're awake now.
You're right. There's a reason why I just whooped it up, and I confirmed it. Michelle might have even heard me call. We have broken the record low temperature for this day, which, by the way, is Veterans Day. Veterans Day. This is Tuesday, November 11th, and it is official. At Tampa International Airport right now, it is 39 degrees. So I actually called the National Weather Service in Ruskin because when I left the house, when Michelle and I pulled out of the house this morning, about 5:15 or so, the car temperature said 39 in the driveway. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, the car temperature on our BMW is spot on accurate. It used to be that it wasn't the case.
That's right.
Going back 10, 15 years, the thermometer in the BMW was not accurate. It sucked. But I'll tell you what, whatever they did in the last 15 years, the car temperature thermometer is 100% at Tampa International Airport. It totally reflects at my house just a couple of miles south in Beach Park in South Tampa. So I left the house. It said 39 degrees on our car on the dash. And I'm like, it's 39. We broke the record. Well, I'll get to that in a second. So I get into the studio, turn the TV on. I'm flipping around the channels. Channel 8 had the temperature at just 5:45 at 41 degrees. I'm like, nope, that's wrong. So I called the National Weather Service office in Ruskin, and I got the forecaster. I said, hey, it's MJ, Q105. And they said, who? No.
Right.
So I said, can I get the official temp at Tampa International right now? I said, hey, Channel 8 had it at 41 a few minutes. My house, when I left in Beach Park, and my car thermometer is 100% accurate. And the forecaster said, let me check. Yep, 39 degrees at Tampa International. So absolute confirmation. So we have officially broken the record temp for a record low, which was, Andrew, what was it, 1892 or something? Yeah, 1892. It was 40 degrees. 92. Fester, who was the president in 1892?
1892.
Yeah, was that?
No, it was before Garfield.
Well, Rutherford? I don't know.
Was it one of Cleveland's? Was it Cleveland's second term?
I thought you knew this. There was a time where you knew all of this stuff.
I know I'm in order, but maybe within the years I might be.
1892. Who the hell was the president of the United States?
Well, it was an election year.
All right.
1892. Yeah, Grover Cleveland.
Grover?
Look at that.
Yep.
He did know.
Oh, he did.
I said
You
Cleveland.
made him doubt
But I
himself.
said Cleveland's second term.
But he was waffling like the Waffle House.
Listen, I have 47 of these guys to pick from.
He didn't say Bush
Yeah, I didn't say.
or Clinton.
Yeah. I mean, come on. I said the exact guy. Grover. Grover
That's it.
Cleveland.
It was 1892 when we were colder in Tampa. 1892, we had 40 degrees. It is now 39 degrees at Tampa International Airport. And it could get even a degree or two colder because typically it gets a little colder just before the sun comes up. So that's why we had the big whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-de-woo just a few moments ago.
By definition, the answer would be Benjamin Harrison. Because remember I said Cleveland's second term? He won in 1892. That was the election year.
Right.
Yes.
So
and you did say that. You said it's an election year.
He's sworn in 93.
Oh, so he was sworn. And back then, I think they swore them in like March. Wasn't?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think originally it was.
Yeah,
in March, right?
it was not always January 20th for the swearing in.
Right.
Back in the day, they used to swear the new president in like March, I don't know, 1st or 15th or something.
Something like that.
Yeah, what was it? Can you?
I'm looking. Here he says he was in office January 1st of 1883.
Oh.
Maybe it happened like at the New Year. I don't know.
So here's another one. March 4th in office.
That's his first term.
Okay. Anyway, I just thought that inauguration this would be in March, according to my historical recollection.
President Trump and President Cleveland, the only two presidents to serve 2 non-consecutive terms.
Oh, really? Well,
Oh.
thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you're
Hey, I am in my normal attire this morning.
Yeah.
I haven't changed a thing. Oh,
you didn't- wait.
what is that, Andrew? What did you just say?
Weirdo.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, a little weird.
Did you even change your clothes from yesterday?
Yes, I did.
I mean-
It is a different New Balance gray shirt. It's not the same. I have a closet full of New Balance gray,
Yeah.
Yes.
wicking sports shirts, which I like the cool sensation on my torso. All right,
Okay, but it's already cool outside. You know, the wicking property is for when it's blazing hot, like, and it feels like it's 100 and you're sweating because of the humidity.
I've got double.
That's when that shirt is appropriate.
I've got double coolness.
Okay.
I've got the cold temps and the cool fabric.
All right.
I love it. It's
Apparently you
like
do.
double the fun. It's like double mid gum. It's double the fun. All right. So, some people give me a hard time. Oh, it's 39 degrees at Tampa International Airport. We broke the record of 40 in 1892. Why are you wearing shorts and a T-shirt? Because this is what I wear. And guess what? I walked from my garage to my car, which was 2 feet. Car's out in the driveway this morning, so not in the garage. So I walked 2 feet to the car and got in the car. Big whoops. Okay. Then I get to the studio, Fester.
Yeah.
And Michelle's giving me looks. So I walked from the studio, or my car rather, to the studio office building door, which is what, 25 feet?
Short walk.
Big freaking deal. I no problem wearing shorts and a T-shirt. I'm not switching up. Oh, I got to bundle up. I've got a 2-foot walk to the car in the driveway. I've got a 25-foot walk from the parking space in the parking lot to the front door of the building. Ooh, I better bundle up. Let me get earmuffs. All right? Let me get earmuffs and gloves and a parka. Let me get a parka.
You know what? That's what you need.
A parka?
I once bought a parka. I've never used it.
I don't even know
Why
what
would you have bought one of those?
I bought like the bushiest London Fog jacket.
Yeah.
They had like a London Fog pop-up store in Pinellas Park like 40 years or 30 years ago. And I was like, I need a coat.
What?
What the hell is a parka? That's the dumbest name.
It's a
freaking jacket. It's a parka.
all right.
How do you spell that anyway? Is it Parka?
Yeah.
A parka? I got a parka the ka in Havana.
That's actually exactly how you spell it.
A parka. That's a dumb name. A parka.
Until you're freezing your ass off.
Mhm.
That's the best name you could hear.
Anyway, 6:10, just getting rolling. It's going to be a great. I can feel it right now. Oh, I'm a judge.
You are?
Oh, yeah. I'll reveal this next. I think I mentioned this like 3 weeks or a month ago, but it's tomorrow. So I've got to leave the show like right on time or maybe 45 seconds early tomorrow
Okay.
because I'm a judge and I got to drive to be a judge. So what am I going to be a judge of? Guess what? I'll tell you next. Don't miss a moment of today's MJ Morning Show. Trust me on this.
Good morning. We do.
MJ Morning Show. MJ here with Fester and Michelle, and I want to see how well you were listening, Fester. Michelle, she knows the answer to this, I think. Michelle, did you just give me a
Yeah.
You know the answer, right? On where I'm going to be a judge tomorrow?
Oh, of course.
Okay, so Michelle knows the answer, and I do have to leave the show a little early. Fester, do you remember what I had mentioned? Andrew, you can get in on this action as well. So you guys buzz in. Do you remember what I mentioned maybe 3 weeks ago or maybe a month ago on what I'm going to be a judge for? Do you remember?
Was it like the Miss Amputee America pageant? Is that on a Wednesday? That sounds so weird. Here she comes, Miss Amputee America.
That is morbid.
No, it isn't.
That is grotesque.
Dude, that is inclusion. That is inclusion. That is representation, dude. Screw you, boomer.
I'm Generation X, man, just like you.
I'm trying to include people and stuff. That's inclusion, man. That's equality. Equal rights for unilegs.
Should I go to phones on this? Andrew didn't buzz in either.
I think I know the answer. I think I know the answer.
Well, let's see if our audience pays attention.
I think I was a moderately integral part in the organization of this at its very early stages.
Oh, you know what? I think you're right.
Yeah, okay, all right. So
Does anybody listening know what I've been invited to be a judge for? Does anyone know?
Spoiler alert.
Are you a regular MJ Morning Show listener? You know, there are cover-to-cover listeners of the show.
Oh, yeah.
They know there are listeners that remember more crap than I remember, which sometimes that gets a little scary. Does anyone know why I'm driving a little bit of a distance tomorrow to be a judge for what? All right, 800-990-1047, if anybody knows. 800-990-1047.
Yeah.
Any real super listeners who really pay attention to the drivel that comes out of my snot hole? Well, actually, that would be my nose, wouldn't it?
I guess that would be your stuff. If you could talk out of your nose, you'd be rich. You'd be like on the circus tour.
Out of my talk hole.
And now the man who talks out of his nose.
Well, you know, there are many people that do talk out of their noses, you know.
So we've surmised that it's not the Miss Amputee America pageant.
And
So
I
that's off.
think we've got Garion in Largo on the phone. Oh, look, he's got the answer. I can see on the comment section on the phone screen. It's a she.
Okay.
Garion, welcome to the MJ Morning Show. Is it Garion or Gary Ann?
Gary Ann.
Gary Ann.
She's called in before.
I called a couple of weeks ago.
I remember.
For the contest.
Right.
I remember Gary Ann. How
That's right.
are you?
Oh, yeah, you know, I commented on your name back then, Gary Ann.
Yes, you did.
All right. So
Good morning.
let me ask you a question. Did they want to name you like Gary?
Yes, she explained that.
Yeah, her dad's was Gary and her mother was Ann, right?
Oh, see, Michelle will remember.
Oh, that's right.
Her
Okay.
father was her. I think her father's name was Gary.
All right, it's all coming back to me now.
Yes.
Her father's name was Ann.
My father's name is Gary,
Ann.
and my grandmother's middle name is Ann.
Was
Right.
Gary.
All right, just like
Oh.
Celine Dion, it's all coming back to me now.
All right.
So,
Yes.
Gary Ann, what have I been invited to be a judge for? And the date is tomorrow.
Okay, you're going to be a judge for pizza in Orlando.
That is amazing. You are absolutely right. That is 100% correct.
Yay.
I am a classic pizza judge because there are different categories. There's like the pan pizza. There's the classic pizza. There's different categories. And this is a good category for me. I will be a classic pizza judge tomorrow in Orlando at the Orlando Convention Center because the Pizza Tomorrow Summit, which attracts pizza makers, pizziolos, and pizza owners and chefs from all over the country. This is one of two big pizza shows in the U.S. One show is, and the biggest show is in Vegas, and that is a yearly pizza expo in Las Vegas where, you know, again, people from all over the country roll into Vegas. And then the second biggest pizza convention event is the Pizza Tomorrow Summit, and that is today, tomorrow, and Thursday. So it actually opens today. It's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I'm a judge at the Pizza Tomorrow Summit in Orlando tomorrow.
It's very exciting.
Yeah, so Gary
That's
Ann.
gonna be amazing.
Yeah, I mean,
Amazing.
I listen, because, you know, it's clearly starting to be known internationally that I've got the pizza palate and that I am clearly a pizza aficionado and a pizza expert. And
connoisseur.
I will be a judge tomorrow. I'm going to be eating
Pizza.
Oh, hopefully not.
Not that pizza.
Pizza.
Yeah, hopefully they don't want my score on that pizza.
Pizza.
Yeah, they don't want my score on that one. Trust me. Gary Ann, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. So the last time I saw you and Michelle, I was with my daughter. It's probably a year ago. And we met at the Nona Slice House in Safety Harbor.
Oh, look at that.
Very pizza-centric.
So we met at the Nona Slice House. By the way,
I met you there.
By the way, I think Jamie, who's the owner of Nona Slice House, I think Jamie actually recommended me as a judge. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah. I don't think they're going to be. I don't think they're going to be there this year. You know, because Nona Slice House opened up a New York City location, but it's called Frico on Second. So if you're ever up in New York, it's Noda Slice House New York branch. They're calling it Frico on Second, and I'll tell you what, their Detroit, as you know, is phenomenal, and they've also dialed in a New York slice that is amazing. Frico on Second in New York. It's like 2nd Avenue and 69th Street up on the Upper East Side, so I recommend it. Well, listen, Gary, thank you so much for checking in. I appreciate it.
Okay, well, have a good time tomorrow.
You betcha. Have a nice day. Oh, look, our buddy Phil in Arcadia is already up and listening.
Yeah, of course he is.
Let me guess, Phil, you knew the answer too. Is that right?
I did. I was going to say 58891, but yes, I knew pizza was the answer.
I knew we were going to have an MJ $100,000 crack the code safe joke there. Yeah, that's right. 58891 was the code for the safe for $100,000. So, Phil, you did know that. See, Phil is one of those individuals who, our MJpedia guy.
So, we have different classes of listeners from, everyday listeners, but you only listen for one segment or something, which we appreciate. But then we have super fans.
Yeah, we do.
And Phil has reached that echelon of fandom.
Yeah, Phil got in a lot of times with the safe game. All right, Phil, thanks for listening, buddy.
All right, thanks.
Hey, thanks, pal.
So clearly, as you know, I'm selected as a judge for the Pizza Tomorrow Summit for tomorrow's classic pizza competition.
I'm hanging out with Phil tomorrow.
Yeah. Clearly, though, Fester, I'm really establishing myself as an international pizza tasting expert.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're like that mysterious judge that walks in there and all the competitors like, oh, there he is. Don't look at him in his eyes. He's such a tough judge. So what time is the competition? How many pizzas are you going to be eating? Do you know any of this stuff?
Yeah, I'm doing noon to 3.
Noon to 3? You got to run, dude. That's all of a 2-hour drive.
Dude, I Google mapped it, man. Like at 10 a.m. when I would leave, I will be in Orlando. I'll be at the convention center by 11:30 on average.
And there's nothing that ever goes wrong on Interstate 4.
And the parking, he's going to have right up front parking, and they're going to bring the tables out to him so he doesn't have to walk inside anywhere, ask anybody for directions, or walk clear across the convention center.
As much as I love the show, MJ, 9 o'clock hour tomorrow should be NBC's, dude. There's nothing but crap. Yes, you need the hour.
No, I don't need it.
Yes,
dude,
you do.
I will leave the show at 9:45 tomorrow, about 8 minutes early. I'll leave. I'll shut the show down at 9:45, and I will be there in plenty of time.
I'll give you a lift home tomorrow.
I will be there. Yeah. Oh, that's the plan.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So you got to bring Michelle home.
We're leaving at 9.
Yeah.
We're not leaving at 9. Dude,
aren't we,
listen,
Fester?
We're leaving at 9, and we'll be there a couple minutes before you. We'll get you a spot.
I'm leaving. Listen, I'm driving to Orlando on a Wednesday after the morning rush hour. I'm leaving at 9:45. If I type in right now from here, from our St. Petersburg studio location, I type in Orlando Convention Center on West Entrance Drive. What a stupid name for a street.
That's where you enter the convention center.
Right.
Okay. It makes a lot of sense.
Oh, it's the West. It's the West Entrance.
Yes.
All right.
West Entrance Drive.
All right, hold on. Directions. I'm hitting directions on my Google Maps. Right now, it's an hour and 42 minutes.
Yes.
So listen to me. If I leave tomorrow at 9:45, right now, traffic's even building now. This is the beginning of more. It's 6:30.
Yeah.
I'm going to be leaving after the rush hour.
There's no telling you anything, so just stop talking right now.
You are one flipped semi-hauler away from sitting there all day.
If I leave at 9:45, an hour and 42 minutes, I will be there.
Yeah, you'll be at the entrance of the parking lot asking somebody, where should I park? Because I'm a judge. I don't get to park up. And you'll have a 20-minute conversation about where you get to park. And then when you finally find your place to park, you'll go inside the building, which will inevitably be the wrong entrance. And then you'll have another 20-minute conversation about, I'm a judge. Where should I be going? I'm the classic pizza judge. And then, they'll have to be directing you.
Why do you have me talking like this?
Because that's my MJ voice.
Yeah, everybody has an MJ voice.
Whatever.
They're all homages.
It's an hour and 42 minutes. It's
Oh,
going to be,
dude.
if I leave at 9:45, it's 10:45.
All right.
I'll be there by 11:30. Even before 11:30, I'll be there with a half an hour plus to spare.
But that's not to spare. That's the time necessary to actually get to where you need to be. Is what Fester and I are trying to explain to you.
I've got permission to park on the sidewalk right in front of the box office or whatever they
All right.
Whatever.
That's.
Dude, if you had like
I'm a judge.
if you had like kidney transplant surgery scheduled at like Dr. Phillips High School or hospital out there, right?
Mhm.
Right. You wouldn't leave in that time.
No.
You wouldn't cut it that close.
Oh, no, he
you'd
would.
Give yourself an extra hour.
No.
Extra 2 hours.
No, he would not.
I would cut a transplant that close. Yeah.
Man, come on. You're really cutting it close.
He is.
Any little thing can happen.
I am not cutting it close.
Dude,
I will be there
okay,
in plenty
I'm
of
not-
time.
We're-
Polk County has a speed trap on I-4. Traffic's going to get down to a
No,
crawl.
the Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd said that they're gonna meet me at the county line and escort me all the way to the Osceola County line.
Oh, that's a different story.
Oh
then.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm getting a Polk County escort
That's
across the county tomorrow morning.
then you're fine on time.
Lights and sirens, everything.
You know
Yeah.
what? You could probably call your sheriff's friends and get almost a complete police escort from the bridge to. All right. Listen, congratulations. Have fun. Are you going to
Yeah.
stick around for a little bit? I mean, because it's going to be like pizza. This is like the pizza epicenter of the world.
I'll walk around for a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, he's an In-N-Out guy.
So, do
Only when I'm in the Los Angeles area.
Mhm.
do the hookers converge for this big convention? Are they trying to, like big business conventions? Hookers come to the city.
Wait.
For real?
Hold on. Are you suggesting there's a big influx of hookers for the pizza convention?
Well, like, what's that?
You know what? I think the pizza summit is there's an overall, I think, a big food show. So I think the whole convention center is packed. There's a huge food show. Go look at the schedule. Go look at the Orlando Convention Center. So there's a huge food show going on, and then there's a whole exhibition hall, which is just the Pizza Tomorrow segment, if I'm not mistaken.
So there's vendors and representatives
Sure.
from around the country converging on Orlando again.
Mm-hmm.
The hookers, this has got to be high time for them. You know, if Jeff from Wichita Falls.
This is not the Super Bowl.
It doesn't matter. Listen, you're getting away
It's
from.
the Super Bowl of pizza. So, what are you suggesting that I'm a judge from noon to 3, and you're suggesting that afterward I'm going to make time for a hooker in Orlando?
I'm not suggesting you. I am
Yeah,
suggesting.
while my wife is sitting right
No.
here in the studio.
I'm
What the
saying-
hell's the matter?
You have to talk to the judges from out of town. Like, let's say a guy's from Cincinnati. Oh, you're from Cincinnati. Hey, how's the hooker scene down here? And he'll say, oh, pretty good.
Why are you bringing hookers into a pizza judging?
To every convention, they
All
don't
right.
care. They just
6:34 at the MJ Morning Show. I got a break. Early morons in the news are next. Great portion. Great segment coming up next here on the MJ Morning. Talk.
Are you going to wear shorts to this convention as well?
Oh, I just had to sneeze.
Yeah. It's talk. I thought you were getting kidnapped. Talk. Isn't that our safe word? Talk. Oh, he said it.
Talk was a band. It's my life.
All right.
It was a band back in the 80s. All right. 6:34 at the MJ Morning Show. Early morons in the news next here on 104.7 FM Q105. So stand by. Hey, I don't know about you folks, but with the cold temperatures, Michelle, did you hear our house kind of creaking? There were noises. There were absolute noises like joists and the cold temperatures and the contraction of building materials because of the cold. I heard a couple of bumps and noises in the house. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is, guess what? Your garage is cold right now. And the high-tension spring that helps operate your garage, those have a higher propensity to snap when it's cold out. So if your spring snaps, if your garage door spring has a little bit of snappage and it breaks, who do you call? You call Banco. Anything garage door related, folks. You want a new door, you want a state-of-the-art LiftMaster garage door opener, it's Banco. Any garage door service, they're the best. Mention me, MJ, get 10% off. Bank on Banco, bancodoors.com, and tell them that MJ sent you. Folks, if you're in a car wreck, you got to get representation. If you are nailed by some schmuck on wheels, and that's quite literally, if you're in a situation where you're in a red light, you're sitting there, you're law-abiding, Jerry in traffic or Janie in traffic, and you get rear-ended by some clod that's not paying attention, and maybe you're shoved into the car in front of you, just like what happened to Shorty Shane. If that happened first, call the Kemp Law Group second. You got car damage. You probably have neck and spinal damage. You might even have, a broken pelvis. I mean, who knows what could happen? If anything happens in a car wreck, folks, you got to get a hold of the Kemp Law Group. Hey, same thing, slip and fall. If you're in a store and there's a negligence issue and you got to slip and fall, you call Kemp Law. Accident or fall, you call Kemp Law and you tell them that MJ sent you. Traffic's on at 6:37. Let's grab Shriner. MJ Morning Show's back in just a minute. In the news. 6:43. MJ, Fester, Michelle. My favorite segment, consistently on a daily basis. The morons in the news, and a lot of people take this really to heart, because if you're having a bad time, bad day, bad month, whatever, things just not good. Yeah. Listen to these morons, and in most cases, whatever you're going through is nowhere near as bad as these clowns. Listen to this. Trying to pay for sex and having a meeting in a parking lot is no way to go through life. Chief of police.
Chief. That's awful.
From Cheshire, Massachusetts. The Berkshire District Attorney's Office announced that Michael Ali Bozic, the chief of the Cheshire Police Department, was taken into custody last Thursday night. The 53-year-old man is accused of trying to solicit sex in exchange for a fee. Ali Bozic, more like Ali Bozo, was arrested around 9:45 p.m. on November 6th in the parking lot of Hoosac Valley Middle and High School.
Hoosac?
Hoosac.
His sack.
His sack. Hoosac. Oh, my God. He allegedly believed he'd be meeting someone there for a previously agreed-upon sex act, but investigators confirmed that Ali Bozek had actually been communicating with an undercover detective with the Massachusetts State Police from the Berkshire State Police Detective Unit. My God. Yeah. Cheshire Town Administrator Jennifer Morse. I wonder if the chief has some remorse.
Yeah.
All right. So Jennifer Morse relieved Ali Bozek of his duties and placed him on paid leave while proceedings are underway. His police-issued firearm, badge were all seized. His access to the town's police station has been revoked. Wow. Here's a statement. The town of Cheshire takes these matters seriously and is fully cooperating with the investigative and judicial process. The Board of Selectmen has been informed and is addressing the matter in the best interests of the town of Cheshire, Massachusetts. Yeah, Morse confirmed that the former chief, Timothy Garner, was appointed as administrative consultant on Friday. Can you imagine? The police chief, where the hell? Michelle, can you look up on the map? Where is Cheshire, Massachusetts? What part of the state is that in? Can you imagine the chief of police is soliciting sex and was going to meet somebody in a school parking lot? Are you kidding me?
It looks like the high school that he was trying to get it on is kind of like in the northwestern corner.
Oh, it's just north of Pittsfield.
Not far from Albany.
Yeah, not far, right over the New York line. You know what? When I was in summer camp, we used to get on a bus and drive to Pittsfield to do intramural summer camp, like baseball, softball, that kind of crap. And it's just north of Pittsfield.
Here's a town of Cheshire here.
But can you imagine, Michelle, the chief of police is trying to pick up somebody online to have sex and then meet in the high school and middle school parking lot at 9:45 at night?
No.
What?
He's meeting to help her.
To counsel her.
Yes, that's his defense. That's going to be his story. He's meeting to help her because he feels that it's more. He has that connection and he can talk to them and get them off the street.
Yeah, you know those cops that take to the streets to really connect with the people who need help?
Taking it to the streets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. Did you see this somewhere? Or so you have an updated story?
Oh, well, that's what I'm reading.
All right. Now, it was a female that he was, because the story that I have didn't say whether he was meeting a male hooker or a female hooker.
He meets with them, talks with them, and attempts to set them straight. And he has touched base with approximately 4 or 5 females in the past year.
Oh, really? So that's his deal. This was like an undercover, like an outreach program.
Yes, he's reaching out to help.
It's an outreach program.
One-on-one.
So he's not doing it with a bunch of pay for plays? He's not doing that? He's just
I don't think he's going to acknowledge that.
Where'd you see this? Where's this excuse coming from? Because my story's from News 10, Massachusetts.
Yahoo News.
From Yahoo?
Mm-hmm.
Outreach. That's his excuse?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you ready for the next morons in the news? Driving the wrong way on the highway and getting charged with OWI, which is operating a vehicle while intoxicating. Driving the wrong way on a highway is no way to go through life. Judge.
Some high-ranking officials.
So we got a chief of police now. This is out of Iowa City, Iowa. Yeah. A powerful Iowa judge has been charged with operating a vehicle while intoxicated after witnesses say she drove the wrong way on a highway. Adria Kester, chief judge of the state's 2nd Judicial District, was released from the Boone County Jail. Criminal complaint said motorists called 911 after 8 p.m. To report a truck slowly driving eastbound in the westbound lanes on U.S. Highway 30. One of the witnesses reported the driver looked unconscious and slumped over the wheel.
Oh, no.
And drove into the median.
It's not a good look for a judge.
This is no way to go through life, Your Honor.
And she's like, I got caught in the morning.
Oh, my God.
You can't arrest me.
The complaint said a witness got out of their vehicle to check on the driver but could not open the door, and the vehicle was still slowly moving in the median. Witnesses, so she's driving the wrong way, slumped over, unconscious, then rolls off the highway into the median strip.
I mean, if you're passed out and the car is engaged, yeah, you're going to roll.
Wow. The witnesses told police that they had to climb in the back window and then put the 2026 GMC Canyon Denali into park and shut it off. Oh, she's driving a nice new GMC Denali pickup truck.
It's the small truck.
Yeah. Oh, is the Canyon the small one?
It's the high trim level, but it's the smaller truck.
Okay. All right, so it's not like the full size.
Nah.
All right. A deputy with the Boone County Sheriff's Office said he found Kester, the judge, in the driver's seat appearing to be heavily intoxicated and unsteady. He wrote that Kester, 56, or 55 rather, could not walk on her own, had to be assisted to an ambulance for treatment. My God, after she was cleared by medical services, she still could not walk, refused to answer whether she'd be willing to undergo a field sobriety test. The deputy wrote in the complaint that he also determined that it would not be safe to conduct those tests in her condition.
Yeah, right? Well, they propped her up for a mugshot.
My God. Anyway, a warrant was issued to get a blood sample. Arrested for first offense operating while intoxicated, booked into the county jail around 4 a.m. My God. Anyway, the blood sample was shipped off to the state lab for analysis, and I don't have what that is. But, man, she had to be polluted. My God.
Did
Anyway.
somebody spike her drink? Was she drugged or something? We got to investigate all this.
I don't know.
Or was she just the lush?
You ready for this one? Busted at a traffic stop with methamphetamine is no way to go through life. Executive for Arkansas Public Broadcasting.
Oh, my God.
You like the theme today?
You know what? I caught the theme after the second story, but...
Like a top executive at PBS, Public Broadcasting, for Arkansas was arrested and booked on drug charges after he was pulled over in Arkansas. Michael Hibben, Director of Public Affairs at Arkansas PBS, was arrested after deputies found what they say was methamphetamine in his car during a traffic stop earlier this week. Deputies pulled him over around 9 p.m. on I-40, driving 80 in a 60.
Is finding meth in a car in Arkansas that far out of the norm?
That unusual?
Yeah.
If you're a public broadcasting system Arkansas executive, I would say, yup, absolutely.
Okay, he's not like the lead anchor. He's the public affairs director.
Hibben consented to a search of the vehicle. Deputies then discovered what they described as a crystal-like shards in the cup holder that they suspected was methamphetamine. He was taken into custody, booked into the county jail. The car was impounded, and the suspected meth was sent to the Arkansas Crime Lab. Yeah, so a public broadcasting executive is driving around with methamphetamine. I mean, I guess it shows that crap can affect all walks of life. Andrew says I got to take line 6. Debbie in Largo. Hi, Debbie. You're on the MJ Morning Show. Welcome.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well, Debbie. What's up?
So I actually am from Cheshire. My father used to be chief of police in Cheshire. I live in Largo now. I actually was partners with Mike Alabozic when we were working on the ambulance together.
Wait a minute. Hold a minute. You actually worked with the chief of police? All right. Debbie, did you know about the bust?
Only from the people I know up there. They actually called me when it happened. And actually there's another article that it was an underage. It was a minor.
Oh, so
no.
They omitted that in one of the articles.
Allegedly, it was a female minor that he was going to meet?
Correct.
All right, Debbie, do you believe for 1 minute that this was an outreach program that he was trying to help her? Or
Oh, hell no. No. This isn't the first time he's been in trouble.
Oh, wow. What else has he been in trouble for?
Not being faithful to his wife.
Oh, okay. All right,
well, I mean,
there you have it.
If
They just celebrated their wedding anniversary, so I'm sure Tina's very happy.
Oh, my God. He's trying to pick up allegedly an underage female hooker, which happened to be a Massachusetts state police detective in a sting operation.
When you said he was talking to the police, I thought, was the person underage? I was thinking that, but the story didn't say that.
Yes.
Wow.
No, there's another article. There is another, and ironically, there was an Adams chief that just actually got relieved probably about 6 months ago, and that's been very hush-hush also.
Yeah,
Wow.
That's the next town over.
Why was that chief removed?
It's not very clear yet.
Okay.
It's not clear.
Debbie, thanks for the call. I appreciate you listening.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
I mean, look at that. I've got a call from a Morons of the News story. A woman worked with this police chief from Massachusetts, and you never know who's going to call the MJ Morning Show.
Wow.
6:55 here at 104.7 FM. It is the award-winning, Nielsen-rated #1 MJ Morning Show here on Q105. The 7 o'clock hour starts next. Hey, that baseball controversy? We didn't get a chance to talk about that yesterday.
No.
I mean, unfreaking believable. Oh, also, Michelle, you're into skincare. Wait until you hear the skincare story that I have. I can't wait to get your unvarnished opinion on this, okay? All right, hang on. That and a whole lot more next on the MJ Morning Show here on Q105, 104.7 FM. Hey, if you're looking for Genesis, guess what? Great new news. It is amazing. It's incredible. They're open, folks. You have a new Genesis option. It's Genesis of Tampa. Yeah, you no longer have to drive all the way that way. You no longer have to drive all the way that way for sales, for buying, leasing, for Genesis service, because Genesis of Tampa is now open right off of 275 and Bears in Tampa. A brand new dealership, folks. You get to pop in and get treated well and negotiate the best price. Listen, it's always good to have competition out there, and now there's a new Genesis dealer, and people love Genesis. Genesis fans, they keep buying these cars. There's a reason why. The design, the quality, the reliability. It's Genesis of Tampa, so if you need service or you want to buy or lease, they're at 275 in Bears. Technically, it's Bears in Nebraska. Genesis of Tampa, tell them MJ sent you. Great offer from my friends at Zero Res. Hey, carpet's looking nasty. You want to get your house looking good before the Thanksgiving company arrives. Yeah, I mean, come on. Don't be embarrassed by stained carpets. And listen, you might have some slovenly slobs that come to your house for Thanksgiving. They might restain the carpet. All right, so then you might have to call Zero Res after Thanksgiving. But listen, get the house in good shape. Right now, there is an awesome deal at Zero Res. If you get 3 rooms of carpet cleaned, they'll do a hallway for just $1. So right now, get $45 per room cleaning. When you get 3 rooms or more, you can say, hey, Zero Res, do my hallway. $1. And this is the process you want. You got to have Zero Res, folks, because they use ZR water. They don't leave the residue. Go to ZeroResTampaBay.com, call the phone number, or you can book online, but you got to tell them MJ sent you. Tell them MJ sent you, ZeroResTampaBay.com. At 6:58, traffic's on. MJ Morning Show back in just a minute.
We have a...
You know what? I also have some additional morons in the news that if we have time in this segment, I might roll those out. All right, 7:02 at the MJ Morning Show, MJ Fester and Michelle. Hey, do you have that Home Depot spot that just ran? Dude, I just heard the weirdest freaking commercial.
From Home Depot?
Yeah, hold on a minute. I don't know what this was. It wasn't like the normal dude. You know, the guy that, does the this weekend at the Home Depot, you can get a great deal on washing machines. It wasn't that guy. It was like it's like they pulled some guy out of a Home Depot parking lot that was going to get some washers for a leaky toilet and just said, "Hey, can you read this commercial for us?"
Just read it right here into the microphone, sir.
Hang on, seriously, hold on a minute. We just ran this commercial for Home Depot. Andrew, did you put it up on 27? Here, listen to this commercial. Hold on, hang on a minute. Let me turn I got to turn the music off. Hang on a minute. The Home Depot music's still playing. All right, hang on a minute. Here we go.
Got it?
Hurry in for Black.
Here it is. Okay, there's the commercial. All right, so, I'm listening to this. I'm like, what the hell is this?
Let's play it.
I am. I had to shut the music off. Here we go. Listen.
Black Friday is happening now at the Home Depot. Bring home holiday magic with our wide assortment of dazzling, pre-lit trees. Hurry in for Black Friday happening now at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
What the hell is that?
No music bed or anything?
Listen to the guy.
No coaching on this guy?
Who is this? This guy's never.
Yeah,
what?
That's not the commercial.
What is that?
I think that's somebody reading it to tell somebody a pace or something. How to deliver the line.
Andrew, how did
do you know
that
what I'm saying,
get,
Fester?
Is that like the director's cut of the
Yes.
commercial?
I don't know.
Yes.
Andrew, how did that get in the system?
I'm still not part of production, MJ.
Yeah, he has no idea.
Andrew,
he just plays the spots.
Andrew, you got to send a note to somebody. I don't think that's supposed to be on the air.
No.
How did that get on the air?
Maybe Home Depot is going for dumber sounding commercials.
No, there's something. Listen again.
Black Friday is happening now at the Home Depot. Bring home holiday magic with our wide assortment of dazzling, pre-lit trees. Hurry in for Black Friday happening now at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
So I could picture that voice saying, and this was cut out, national radio copy, 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Cheap little pinhole laptop microphone.
Doing it from home.
We're a $50 billion company. I need you to sound even worse.
All right, someone's got to look into that. Andrew.
Not Andrew.
Send that to Ken Denton or somebody, in sales asking, what the hell was that? 'Cause I don't know. All right, 7:06 at the MJ Morning Show. So our apologies to Home Depot, or maybe some agency needs to apologize to their client, Home Depot, for actually having some schmo that they pulled out of a Home Depot parking lot going to get a toilet plunger. Hey, can you read this commercial for us? Our other guy had a heart attack or something,
Where doers get more done.
Oh, that is the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. I mean, I'm getting ready to come back from the commercial break. I'm like, what just ran?
Is that a joke?
It sounds like a joke. All right. Speaking of a joke, what major league pitcher has a $20 million contract and is rigging pitches for what, $7,000 or something to that effect? I'm talking about this new scandal. I'll tell you what, professional sports getting hammered.
Yeah.
You have the whole NBA deal where you had a
player and a coach arrested.
It was the poker and the gambling issue, and tied into one of the New York mob. The same thing now with Major League Baseball, and listen, it's tough to say the Cleveland Guardians. Man, it's the Cleveland Indians. Why did the Kansas City Chiefs get to be the Kansas City Chiefs, but the Cleveland Indians had to change their name to the Guardians?
Yeah. Explain that.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
How?
All right, so this whole baseball thing is nuts. Guardians pitchers Emmanuel Clase and Luis L. Ortiz indicted for rigging pitches in a major league betting scheme. I mean, this is nuts. And in some cases, to throw a pitch in the dirt, they got like $7,000, while others would make $50,000, $60,000 by making a prop bet. Oh yeah, this pitch is going to be in the dirt, or however they arrange that. But these two pitchers, major league pitchers, this Emmanuel Clase had a 5-year, $20 million contract, and you're playing games for a couple of $1,000 here or there?
Mm-hmm. Not to mention he's throwing, I thought on the news, we watched it last night, I meant to ask you this, he threw balls.
Yeah.
So doesn't that kind of mess up his record?
Oh, yeah.
It's going to make him look like he can't pitch that well.
I mean, he's not going to the Hall of Fame anyway, but he wants to be productive while he's on the mound.
Right. I don't understand. Like, you're damaging your reputation and your record only for what seems like a nominal amount of money compared to what he's making doing the job. Just do your job, dude.
All right, so I had this in the pile for yesterday. We just didn't get around to it, but I'm flabbergasted. I'm just amazed at this. Two Cleveland Guardians pitchers, these two, Ortiz and Clase, indicted on Sunday for intentionally throwing bad pitches in order to enrich their gambling partners and themselves. Clase and Ortiz, according to the indictment, agreed to rigging pitches either by throwing them poorly or at a certain speed in return for kickback payments. Their co-conspirators bet on certain pitches being made based on their inside information and won at least $450,000, according to prosecutors. Here's part of the indictment, a key portion. In some instances, the defendants received bribes and kickback payments funneled through third parties in exchange for rigging pitches. Through this scheme, the defendants defrauded betting platforms, deprived Major League Baseball and the Cleveland Guardians of their honest services, illegally enriched themselves and their co-conspirators, misled the public, and betrayed America's pastime. Take me out to the rigged game. Wow.
That's crazy.
Each of the charges against the pitchers carry sentences of between 5 and 20 years. I saw that they could, with what they're charged with, they could do 60 years in federal prison.
That's incredible.
In some cases, this is unfreaking believable. Clase had been throwing bogus pitches since around May of 2023. Prosecutors said that Ortiz joined the scheme just back in June. Both pitchers received $5,000 in some cases and $7,000 in other instances to throw these balls outside, in the dirt, whatever. You got a $20 million deal, this Clase 5-year, $20 million deal, and you're going to F that up for a $5,000 or $7,000 payment to throw a ball? I mean, what kind of moron do you have to be?
All right, I don't know these players specifically.
I have no idea who they are. But I mean,
they are Dominican players.
But coming off the heels of this whole NBA scandal, and now we've got this major league. I wonder if they're the only two, or if there are others that will be implicated.
But wait, Fester, what were you going to say? I think we have the same thought.
These players, I don't know this for sure, but I'm guessing they grew up in a very, very, very poor environment.
Oh, yes. They probably grew up in a cardboard box.
Okay, maybe. In
the DR.
I don't know.
Right.
But, I'm not trying to speak down to that, but the value of money and the opportunity to make more money, they'll do anything they can. Yeah. If it sounds good.
How about the opportunity to spend 60 years in federal prison?
Well, I think there's also a level of
misunderstanding,
naivete amongst.
Oh, that's a big word for Fester right there.
I don't even know if I said it right.
Yeah, you did actually. I'm very surprised.
But
you used the word and you pronounced it correctly.
Who got to these guys? Who convinced them this was a good idea?
Right.
I mean, if every player that they've ever played with can vouch for them as being, great guys, and clubhouse guys.
And what if they're helping a friend back there? $450,000 is a lot of money for somebody. Think about what they can do in their hometown.
Sure, you send $5,000, $7,000 back to the motherland. Yeah. To the Dominican.
You know who talked them into it?
Oh,
Al DeLuca.
Maybe. Maybe somebody had something on him. Maybe
I just love that name, Al DeLuca.
Listen, okay, I don't know what he has to do with this story.
He has nothing to do. Yeah. My uncle worked in the garment industry back in the 70s.
Okay.
And the boss's name was Al DeLuca. And I just love the name Al DeLuca.
Okay. Fantastic. Back
Go
to the
ahead.
players.
All right.
I mean, while I don't think they're victims by any degree yet, I mean, I want to get all the information. I hate seeing these guys
Dude, why would you even suggest they're a victim? They made a conscious effort to throw. They know the difference. I don't care if you're from the Dominican
I said
Republic.
they're not-
You should know what's right and wrong.
I said they're not really. Hold on. Whoa, hold on. The hand-to-mouth culture is one that you are not familiar with.
Oh,
So-
yes, I am.
No, you aren't.
I was born a little
Okay.
Dominican kid.
Yeah. Whatever. Listen, you don't understand the struggle that these, and I don't understand the struggle that these guys have went through.
Right.
Very few Americans understand the struggle.
Are
of
you
these guys.
making excuses?
I'm saying
they're now making $20 million with a MLB contract, and they're getting paid to throw balls. I don't care where you were born. You know that's wrong.
This guy probably would have done something for $10 because the idea of making money.
All right.
Or to funnel money back to people that he knows that he can help, that he's funneling the money to them.
Yeah. What they did was absolutely wrong.
Right.
But
If you're
what's
making
the other
$20
story?
million, funnel that money back. Funnel the legitimate money. Anyway, I got to move on.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
Michelle.
Yeah.
Michelle, you are into skincare. Is that safe to say?
Sometimes.
Have you heard of Shay Mitchell?
No.
Shay Mitchell. Look up Shay Mitchell. I meant to do this. I just didn't have time.
Is it like Paul Mitchell's son or
I
something?
don't know. So Shay, I think Shay's a female.
Or daughter? I don't know.
All right, Shay Mitchell, I guess, has a presence and a skincare line.
Oh, look at her.
Who? Give me the overview.
She's an actress. And there's some headlines about a backlash over her skincare line.
That's what I'm bringing into view here. So, Michelle, you take skincare seriously.
Yes.
And people comment that, hey, you look phenomenal. You're 55 years old. Listen, when I post a picture of you, inevitably I get a dozen women that will DM me, oh, what are Michelle's skincare secrets? She looks so fantastic. Because you don't look like you're 55.
Yeah. And he doesn't tell you about all the men that DM him. Like, she's looking really good.
All right, that's right. Go ahead and creepify the show. That's fantastic. Yeah. Make some grunting perv noises. That's fantastic.
Hey, MJ, just so you know, you fumble that ball. I'll pick it up.
Dude, you're creeping me the hell out.
How many of those do you get?
Anyway.
Hundreds.
So Michelle, I think, is very qualified to comment on this. Shay Mitchell, she's an actress from what?
Pretty Little Liars.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that. So she's an actress.
Right.
She's getting backlash because she's introduced a skincare line for kids as young as 3.
What's the difference between that and soap?
Because it's like masks. She's like, there are pictures of like little 3 and 4-year-olds wearing these like facial masks. Like Michelle. Michelle puts some mask on every once. You got some broccoli mask? What is that thing called?
Yeah, it's like Chloe and I bought a series of masks that, it's like broccoli and grapefruit and, tomato, whatever. And each one is supposed to have a little different effect on your skin. And, it's fun.
Your face is like a tossed salad.
There you go.
I'll smear some of my award-winning Pomodoro sauce on your face. A lot cheaper than buying those masks.
No, thank you.
Listen, this Shay Mitchell's about to become a billionaire with this idea.
Oh, my God. Look at this. I'm going to hold this up to MJTV. And, Michelle, you got to see this. Here's like a 4-year-old, like with a whole facial setup with like this face mask on. Should you be teaching a kid, Michelle, seriously, should you be introducing and teaching a kid this type of obsession? I mean, we hear about social media. We hear about all the pictures, the models, all of the unnatural filtering going on TikTok and Instagram and all that stuff, and how it's changing kids' brains and how there's an unrealistic body image and all the body dysmorphia and all the. Do you really need to be doing a skincare line and showing pictures of a 3 or 4-year-old with a facial mask on? Really?
I don't think I'm as qualified as you think I am to say like yes or no on a 3-year-old, but I think a 3-year-old's skin is a little different than, a 30-year-old's or a 55-year-old's. And so, look, when I was a kid, we used Ivory soap. Remember the commercials like I'm an Ivory girl, and we used Ivory on our faces all the time.
And
but the fact of the matter
didn't
is
that dry your face out, though?
Right. Those soaps that that we tended to use back in the day, 70s and 80s, they did. They dried out your skin. And now we know, right, we should be treating our skin a little better. We know a little more about sun damage. But I don't think I would be promoting a 3-year-old putting a face mask on. Like, I don't even know why I would.
You know what?
Why would that occur to me?
It's how many of these 3-year-olds watch their mothers or their aunts or their grandmothers go through
true.
elaborate skincare regimens?
Right.
Are they called regimens or regime? What are they called?
Regimens.
A regimen.
Yeah. So
not to be confused with a regiment.
aren't they like? Isn't like regime and regimens, but like almost the same?
No,
Yes.
no.
So, but they watch their mothers. They watch their influences. Spend all this time and attention with the clunky bag of brushes and
Right.
all the makeup and all the product.
Right.
And now there's something for them. If a little bit of aloe is in the mask, it's not like there's Botox in it, is there?
And
I don't know, is there?
no, but let me tell you something. So, like, when my kids were little, I never had time for that. So I wasn't doing. So, like, when Chloe was 3, she would never have seen me put a mask on at all, or even any products, because I was like frazzled and just running around and scrambling to get out of the house, barely putting any makeup on or whatever. So you're right, but I think some moms do have the time for it, and they are doing it, and so that you're right, Fester. They see their moms doing it, and so why not?
I think it's ridiculous. So heads up on that. And listen, if you're a parent, don't be a party to that. Don't screw up your little 3-4-year-old's head this early on. They got enough crap to deal with when they turn 9, 10, 11, and 12.
Yeah, wait till middle school to really
exactly.
Mess them up. That's what I've done.
All right. 7:20 at the MJ Morning Show. Oh, my God. We had a shocker. We had a scare last night. We had a scare. I thought Julian was going to jump off the Brooklyn Bridge last night.
Please stop.
Michelle, you're not going to believe what happened last
playing
night.
This up.
No.
What, his girlfriend?
No. All right, Michelle, this was serious, wasn't it?
This was very serious.
All right, hold on. Something happened last night. We got a call from Julian. You're not going to freaking believe this. Also, what major car brand could you be driving right now and the wheels could fly off?
Let's not tell them and just wait for them to call in.
You got to wait through the commercial break, and I'll tell you next. All right, man, we got a lot of stuff. 1 hour and 20 minutes plus of nonstop MJ. No commercials, no music. We're nonstop content for over an hour and 20 minutes next here on the MJ Morning Show on 104.7 FM, Q105. Stand by, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, my friends at International Diamond Center are having the biggest, the best, and final store-wide sale of the year. It's on. It's coming to International Diamond Center IDC next weekend, November 21st and 22nd and 23rd. So it's not this weekend. It's going to be the next weekend. This is massive. 3 days of unprecedented savings, up to 40% off. Yes, up to 40% off IDC's legendary already value prices. Eternity bands, hoop earrings, stud earrings, pendants, bracelets, even ready-to-wear engagement rings. You'll save up to 40% and get 3 years zero-interest financing. This is the IDC event that people wait for all year long. And this year is going to be better than ever. I mean, can you believe the end of the year is upon us here, folks? And use this opportunity to shop early for the holidays. Get ready. The fall proposal that you might want to make to your loved one and get the ring of her dreams at an amazing price. IDC is stocked, folks. Again, this is up to 40% off, 3 years, zero interest financing can be your choice as well here. IDC semi-annual store-wide sale. It's going to be November 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. IDC, not this weekend, but next weekend, folks. And tell them that MJ sent you. Westfall Roofing has an educational series that you've got to see. So if you go to YouTube, just search for Westfall Roofing and see a whole series on videos about your home, your roof, the do's, the don'ts, things that you never even imagined could be detrimental to your roof. You know, preserve your roof, make it last as long as possible. But if you need a new roof or any kind of roofing repair, it's Westfall Roofing. Just go to their website, westfallroofing.com. Call them up. Tell them that you heard about them on the MJ Morning Show. And there's also some phenomenal news here with financial assistance for damaged roofs from the hurricanes. Yeah, that was a year ago. But the city of Tampa and Pinellas County are offering special incentives. Call Westfall and see if you qualify if you're in the city of Tampa or Pinellas County for a roof repair or a new roof. WestfallRoofing.com. Tell them MJ sent you. Traffic's on at 7:24. Let's grab Schreiner with the latest. MJ Morning Show back in a minute. couple of months now of these imbeciles jumping around like total tards, like
how you're doing right now.
Doing a jig or whatever.
It's getting crazy.
So, that's what's wrong with your microphone, Michelle?
Well,
hold on. That's something. Make sure nothing's on. What are you doing?
Hold on.
What are you doing on Michelle's mic?
Hold on. Nothing. It's not activated on. It's off right now. Can you turn it on?
All right, just leave it alone.
I'm not touching it.
Okay, now the mic's on.
Okay.
All right.
What were you doing?
Nothing.
I was trying to turn it on, and it just kept going off.
From our position, the on button is not sticky.
Well, because you spill food and drink in the mic button. Because you're such a slob.
So?
I was excited that maybe the microphone didn't work and I would get to go home.
All right, 7:30 at the MJ Morning Show. Here we get out of here. What are you going to take an Uber?
Okay.
What are you going to take an Uber home?
Did he say get out of here?
I'll take her home.
Oh, there you go.
So 7:30 at the MJ Morning Show. MJ, Fester, Michelle, 1 hour, 20 minutes nonstop. MJ is on. We get a call last night, and I knew it was serious because I heard Michelle go, "What?" And then this look of concern just flushed over Michelle's face. What time was it? 7:30?
Yeah, because it was a little bit before the game.
Yeah. So before Monday Night Football last night, we get a phone call. It's Julian. And Michelle's like, "What? Are you kidding me?" And then Michelle's like, calm down. Julian, calm down. All right, this sucks. All right, already, Julian's working crazily to get his junior film project done, which is this weekend. So Julian, for his one of his film classes at NYU Tisch, has a film project due. It has to be up to 8 minutes long. There's no minimum, but it can't be longer than 8 minutes. And this is a short film. So Julian wrote a script. Julian has the whole, we're renting an Airbnb in New Jersey to shoot this. How many cast members, Michelle, are on this? How many actual actors?
5.
5 actors. We rented a house. So we've got a whole dining room scene where this takes place. I'm in charge of catering, so I've got to decorate the whole table. I'm in charge of having a family dinner meal, which I'm going to put completely together and set decorate this thing. I'm also helping with driving logistics, driving cast members and staff, getting people from Manhattan to New Jersey, and
I think that's our main role is the logistics.
Right. So we're helping out with a lot of logistics here. So, oh my God, you're not going to believe this. So a lot of moving pieces. This is being filmed Saturday and Sunday up in New Jersey, just outside of Manhattan. Julian calls Michelle last night, 7:30, and I see Michelle. What? Are you kidding me? Michelle, why don't you reveal what happened and why Julian was ready to jump off the Brooklyn Bridge last night?
Well, just as they were getting ready to begin another practice or like a rehearsal on Zoom with all of the cast members, the lead character canceled.
Bails. There's a male. The lead character bails out sends Julian some kind of a cryptic message.
Sorry, bro, can't do it.
Basically, it was. I just got some family information that's personal, and I'm not going to be able to attend this weekend.
Days,
and Julian's like,
"Oh, what?"
So, what's the type for the role?
All right, so Michelle, you know more about the role. It's
So Julian has to replace this character with a guy who's about what age? What does he look like?
So Michelle, describe this lead character.
I think he's maybe late teens, a guy who is fairly attractive, and he's coming home to meet some the girlfriend's family. Is the scene? I don't want to say too much more than that.
Right. So it's like this awkward comedic kind of scene that he's shooting for this film project.
And they've done numerous reads now. Like they tried people out. So a lot of people in New York will do these types of jobs for free, right? So that they can add it to their reel to demonstrate their ability to act.
Or-
and so there are numerous platforms where the NYU directs the students to go to put like job opportunity, for NYU student film, and give the actor all of the information. And so they do get people, I guess,
Interested in these jobs.
they're interested, and they do like a tryout. They send Julian and his producer
audition tapes.
They send them audition. His girlfriend is the producer,
Yeah,
so
right.
they send them tapes, and they all look at them, and then they review them. Then they interview them, and they try to get a good read. So they. This wasn't like, oh, hey, Fester, come on in and be an actor for this role.
This is somebody that
real.
wanted the role.
Right.
So apparently there are some sites where people that are looking for experience to build the reel, where they're looking for work just to get experience. Also, you can also tap into like NYU, drama students to try to get some of that. So
you don't want those stupid theater kids.
Oh, no.
They're so over dramatic. Doesn't. I mean, I'm all for the thespian club, but when you put it on film, you guys back up.
We already have enough drama because
you are not actors.
Michelle's flying into Newark from Tampa to Newark on Thursday after the show. Then I'm following on Friday after the show. We already have enough drama with the air traffic control issue, the government shutdown, flights being delayed or canceled. Newark is already a bleep show. Even before the government shutdown, Newark was having all kinds of problems. So we're both flying in on consecutive days. So we're a little bit worried about that. And then last night, the lead actor cancels on Julian. And Julian's like fit to be tied. All right, so Michelle,
I will say, I knew the level of his stress, how high it was, but he can't talk about it when it's like that. So he just called, and he literally was like, I'm just calling to keep you up to speed, let you know what's happening. And I was like, okay.
Was he mechanical?
He was.
Yeah.
He was very just like cut and dry about it. And then he was like, and I got to go. And I was like, okay.
That's how he compartmentalizes his emotions at that time.
Right.
To be able to deal with it.
He just wanted to say it to me.
He
I think he just wanted to like get it out. And so I was like, okay, calm down. And he's like, I got to go. And I just trust that, like, they have contingencies for these types of things. So we were all scrambling, of course, as a family. Chloe knows, we lived in the city. So Chloe knows a few people. And I was like, hey, do you know any guys in the city who, want to be thespians or actors? And
Chloe's like, do I?
She had a few names in her pocket. She was like, can I reach out to this person or this person?
Let me dust off this black book.
Right. No. And Julian literally sent her back in all caps, not right now. He did not even want her getting involved. So,
where do things stand? We have an update, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, thank goodness.
All right, so what's the update?
So then Julian and his girlfriend called me back about, maybe an hour and a half later, and they've replaced this lead character or the lead actor with the second person that they had picked. Like, they had ranked who they wanted for the job, and he was still available.
Some dude named Mamdani?
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
He doesn't start his new job for a couple of weeks.
Right.
He has some time on his hands.
Right, so they have a new...
This guy who had tried out for the part and didn't get it.
Oh, so...
And now he's got it.
The guy that was passed over is now getting... So he didn't have an attitude. Oh, no. I wasn't good enough for you the first time around.
Right.
Oh, and now you want me
No.
because the lead guy dropped out. Tell you what... Go screw yourself!
No.
I mean, this is work. I mean, work is work. I mean, you get roles, you don't get roles.
Yeah.
So,
I think he was, it sounds like he was very professional about it. They were very excited about it. I guess they got to do a read-through. I didn't talk to them too much about this last night because it was super stressful. I mean, the girlfriend was like, he went to get, because I texted her privately. Then I was like, oh my gosh, I know there's nothing I can do, but if there is something, just let me know. And she was like, he just went to get some food and I hope he comes home alive.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. So Michelle says, yeah, that's really what I want to hear Julian's girlfriend say, that he just went out to get some food. I hope he comes back alive.
I think she was just communicating to me the level of stress. But also I thought it was good. Like, he went, you know what, this is his thing. He went and took a walk, or maybe rode that bike, to get something to eat, to probably just like blow out his steam and get his kind of like anger and frustration out. Because then he knew once he got back and started eating, he was going to have a long night in ahead of him to like resolve this problem.
I hope that's the only glitch that we're going to have to face. But listen, we're prepared, hopefully, for whatever comes our way. Hopefully that's the only casting glitch. I think inadvertently just provided a very humorous meme
You did.
or little GIF.
I don't know what you're doing over there.
You're
full of like physicality, like humor. All of a sudden,
you didn't see this on the radio, but if you were watching MJTV, I just did some gestures that are absolutely going to be freeze framed or just a little 2-second video clip is going to be snagged by people that could live on forever. Michelle, did you see that?
I did.
Fessy, you didn't see it, did you?
I did not.
Oh, all right. I did some gestures when I was talking about the runner-up guy now getting the lead part, and I just did some gestures in, when I was saying, "Yeah, you want me now? Screw you!" I just did. This was an MJTV thing, folks.
No.
And if you've never watched MJTV, well, maybe this is a good day to go take a look at MJTV, which we're on YouTube. By the way, to watch MJTV, the easiest way to first plug in and to get there is to go to mjmorningshow.com. mjmorningshow.com, and then you'll see click here for MJTV. And then when we're live 6 to 10 Monday through Friday, you can click on the Watch Us Live button, or all these are archived. You can watch all these past shows on MJTV where we have the camera right here in the studio. We've got, 1, 2, 4 cameras in here. And we're moving to the new studio allegedly next week now. So I'm hearing we'll be no, seriously. I'm hearing we'll be in the new studio next Tuesday. So 1 week from today, and we have a whole new camera system. The new studio is really nice. It's a gorgeous studio, and it's been slightly delayed, but it looks like it is really going to happen.
Really nice and completely untested.
Yeah. Looks like it's going to happen next Tuesday, the new MJ Morning Show studio. All right, so that's the issue with Julian.
How many stories do you hear about in Hollywood where this movie is awesome, but the guy who in the lead role was like the second choice?
Right.
Or he got the role because somebody else backed out last minute.
Or collapsed and died.
Yeah, something like that.
This has happened tons of times where they had to go with plan B because or some conflict just came up or something. So this does happen in real life.
I was number 2 for a while on a commercial.
All right, so
oh really?
Yeah, and I auditioned for a commercial and I got second place. And they said, "Hey, if anything happens to the one, we're going to need you. Will you be available this weekend?"
Great.
And
Andrew just said in my ear, he could have just gone on OnlyFans and hired some male OnlyFans model.
He could have. Yeah. He could have.
Yeah.
I think. Well,
Yeah.
What do you want me to do?
That's also selling jock straps on the side or something.
What can I do for you?
Which major car brand is recalling over 400,000 vehicles because the wheels could literally come off?
Oh, man. I hate to guess if I guess the wrong one.
Yeah. Well,
can I have a hint?
Yeah. No. Just guess. Major automobile manufacturer recalling over 400,000 of a specific model because of potential wheel detachment issues.
I know you hate Teslas, so I will go with Tesla.
That is incorrect. Incorrect.
Is it a...
Oh, it's a big brand.
Mitsubishi.
It is not. But you are on the right side of the world.
Okay, so it's an Asian car? Or...
It would be.
Kia
In
Hyundai?
fact, what?
Kia Hyundai?
Nope.
Aren't they the same company?
Well, yeah, Hyundai owns a good chunk of Kia, but that would be South Korean.
Is it
Mitsubishi?
Honda?
Yes, it is. Yep. I was just going to say that you're on the right.
Continent?
Because Japan's not a continent, but Mitsubishi is Japanese, and yes, it is.
I don't know who makes what.
It's Honda.
Are they all made in Japan?
Listen, if what?
Are Kias? And I have no idea.
No. A lot of Kias and Hyundais are made in Korea, but they've also opened up plants. There are Kias and Hyundais being made like in Georgia and
yeah,
here in the U.S. as well.
I think they're all Asian.
Listen, a lot of these foreign manufacturers, whether it's South Korean, whether it's Japanese, whether it's one of the European models like BMW, Mercedes. They all have plants in the U.S. as well.
Yeah, they do.
They've got plants all over the place. Mexico, Canada, anyway, United States. If you drive a Honda Civic,
That's like supposed to be the most reliable car ever.
Oh, yeah. Listen, Hondas have a reputation of being very reliable cars. I've always had a really good opinion of Honda. But if you drive a Honda Civic, you might want to check your wheels because they could fly off while you're driving.
Are there certain years that are more prone to separating themselves?
No, I'm not going to give you any further information.
No, Honda Civics, 1991 to 2026.
Here we go. Honda is recalling more than 400,000 Civic sedans because some wheel nuts could come loose. In rare cases, the wheels might fly off while driving.
Oh, no. Has this actually happened?
It must have, yes. Oh, man. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, the problem affects 2016 through 2021 Civic models equipped with 18-inch alloy wheels, which I'm guessing that was probably the bulk of them. I mean, it's 400,000 units. The agency warns that if the issue isn't fixed, it could lead to serious accidents. National Highway Transportation Safety, folks, they say the issue could lead to serious accidents if not addressed. Owners of the specified Honda Civic models are asked to contact their local dealership. Honda is offering free inspections and replacements of the wheels and hubs at its dealerships. So, again, 2016 through 2021 Honda Civics with the 18-inch alloy wheels. Your wheels could fly off while you're driving on the Leroy Selman, I-4, I-75, wherever.
Hold on. You mean I buy a car in 2016?
You could be on Belcher.
I'm on 20. I buy a car in 2016. I've been driving it now for 9 years, 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
No issues. Now I'm supposed to be worried?
Oh, yeah, they can fly off like in 2 hours.
Got 300,000 miles on this Honda Civic. There's not one problem with the wheels. Keep them rotated.
All right, so what's this pizza concern all of a sudden?
Oh, well, all right. Earlier in the show, you informed everybody that you're going to be doing some judging tomorrow.
Right, so
at the Pizza Putz convention.
It's not the Pizza Putz convention.
Should be.
No, it's not.
It is now.
So here's the deal. I alluded to this, or I think I touched on this like a month ago, 3 weeks or a month ago, that I was invited to be a judge at a huge pizza convention, which started today. So it's today, tomorrow, and Thursday. There's a 3-day pizza expo. I mean, this is big. It's called the Pizza Tomorrow Summit. And this is one of 2 massive pizza conventions in the United States. There's one in Las Vegas. I think that one's called Pizza Expo. So Vegas has a huge pizza convention every year.
Yeah, why don't you go to that?
And then this is geographically a little bit easier.
Could they invite you to the Vegas one?
Oh, they could.
As like a celebrity judge?
I'm going to be on the board now. I'm going to be on the board as a certified, qualified, vilified, mortified, bona fide, stupefied,
horrified
pizza judge. So the directors of the Pizza Tomorrow Summit, which again, it's 3 days. It starts today, tomorrow, and Thursday, and it's at the Orlando Convention Center. So I was invited to be a classic style pizza judge tomorrow. So I need to be there from noon to 3 at the Orlando Convention Center tomorrow. So that means right after the morning show, I need to drive to the Orlando Convention Center to judge.
Pizza.
Well, hopefully it's not that pizza.
Pizza.
I'll tell you right now, that pizza's not getting a good score.
Pizza.
All right. And what's the concern, Fester? People are texting you or calling in. What's the deal?
You have to be in the judge's chair or the judge's chambers from noon to 3.
Yeah.
And you're allowing yourself scant over 2 hours to get to Orlando Convention Center from St. Petersburg on a random Wednesday.
It's a Wednesday. It's, 9:45, 10 a.m. It's after the morning rush. I'm going to have no...
it's really not.
Listen, hold on. Traffic's flowing, and you're right. Traffic's less going out of town.
Who's ginning this up? Who's texting you?
Well,
how many people are saying, "Oh, MJ's cutting it close. MJ's not going to make it." What are people saying to get you all worked up?
I'm concerned for you, as our listeners. MJ has lost his mind.
Right? Listen to me.
2 hours, 12 o'clock in Orlando, 2 hours is not enough time. Gridlock can happen anytime.
All right,
Next
listen.
one. OMG. He is cutting it way too close. I-4 sucks.
Well, duh.
Definitely should leave at 9.
All right, listen. Right now, we're in the middle of morning drive at 7:49 a.m. I just put in my location right here at the Beasley Studios in St. Pete near 4th and Gandy. Right now to the Orlando Convention Center is 1 hour, 43 minutes in the middle of rush hour right now.
That's fine, MJ. And listen, 8 mornings out of 10, you're going to be all right. But, driving down I-4, some big rig gets a little shaky on I-4 outside of Strawberry Town. We flip over a whole truckload of, oranges scattered all over I-4?
It's not orange season and it's not strawberry season.
But
now.
Avocados.
The truckers call Plant City Strawberry Town.
Oh, really?
LA is Shaky Town.
Yeah, okay, great.
Nashville's Guitar Town.
Right.
Dallas is the Big D.
Right.
Plant City Strawberry
What's
Town.
Tampa?
Big Guava.
No, it's strip club town.
I just don't understand why you want to race like that.
Yeah,
Why not just? What if you have to go to the bathroom?
Just the anxiety. What if you have the runs?
I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom and pull over.
No, I'm saying when you get to the convention, you're going to want to go to the bathroom.
Zhuzh up your hair.
Yeah.
Do you have a robe? Or you're going to wear just your normal schmucky clothes.
Do you have a gavel?
Right? Listen, we've all done food.
Guys, listen. It doesn't mean that the judging starts precisely at 12 noon. Clearly, there's.
I don't know. Okay, then you know what? Just don't do it.
If they say be here at 12, why would you show up at 12:20? Like, traffic.
Yeah.
I'm not, dude. I'm gonna leave the show at 9:50. So even 2 hours, and it's not gonna take 2 hours. Even at 2 hours, I'll be there like 10 to 15 minutes early.
Jay Griffiths.
Yeah.
Does it matter anyway? You're just gonna do whatever you want anyway. So we're talking to just somebody who it's tunnel vision,
Ultimately,
his own thing.
You're gonna do whatever you want to do anyway.
But Fester and I are walking out of here at what time?
Yeah, I mean we're leaving the as soon as the on air light clicks off, we're out. We're gonna leave before you.
What time are we gonna leave tomorrow?
We should leave at 9 o'clock in protest.
We're
There
not.
you go.
I don't need to.
Fester and I are leaving at 9.
No, you're not.
And you can stay here and do the show
No,
yourself.
you're not.
MJ, you need leave at 9:30. Give yourself a little bit of leeway. Parking is going to be a nightmare at the convention center.
There's going to be a line for the parking.
You're going to be the last person there, dude. Everybody got there at 9 or 10.
When do you go to an event like this and you get to just roll right up to the ticket gate to find your parking
Do you
space?
want to borrow
Never.
do you want to borrow my fake handicap pass?
I'm not borrowing your. Oh my!
It
You are
looks
so.
real. It's so
You're
real.
such a despicable
So real.
human
I only
being.
only in
You are
gyms.
so.
I
that-
only use
that-
it in
That's great.
gyms.
It's Veterans Day. We have disabled veterans, and you're trying to peddle your fake.
They don't have disabled veteran
handicap
parking.
pass on me. That's great.
If
You
you-
ought to be ashamed of yourself.
You'll be ashamed of yourself when you say, you know what, I wish I could park in that blue spot. I'd be there on time.
I'm not parking in the blue spot. I'm able-bodied, you idiot.
And guess what?
What?
Today is a holiday.
Yes.
So you can't use today's traffic report because it's a lot less traffic.
It's
Listen.
probably a reasonable amount less traffic
I
today.
tested it out yesterday. It was also an hour and 43 minutes.
That's a Monday.
About two,
Different than a Wednesday.
At 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, when I got whenever I got the invitation, a couple of times I checked at 10 a.m. on and the drive is always it's an hour and a half to an hour 43.
Dude.
Somewhere in there.
Our dear friend, Pat George, former traffic reporter here at QN05. Today is Veterans Day. Traffic is significantly lighter.
But I'm telling you, I've already
Sent me a text right here.
I've spot checked normal
Monday,
days.
Monday, guess what?
Get back to work,
Half the
Pat.
people don't go to work because they work from home either on a Monday or a Friday.
Oh, dude, yesterday was a gap day.
Yes.
It was like, because Tuesday's the holiday.
Yep.
It was like, take Monday off and you have a 4-day weekend.
Right.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
It's a thing.
I'll tell you what.
I'm going to
When
be.
you don't make it and then it was all for nothing, on you.
I'm going to make it. It's a 3-hour judging. Doesn't start Anyway, folks, I'm honored to be asked and invited to be a classic style pizza judge at one of the largest pizza conventions in the USA, actually in the world. People are coming in from all over the country, all over the world. for the Pizza Tomorrow Summit at the Orlando Convention Center, and I'm going to be a judge, and I'll be there on time.
Are they going to have the
Everyone
acrobatics?
just back it down. God,
You back it down.
Yeah,
you
I'm
guys-
so honored to be a judge that I'm going to cut it by the skin of my teeth
Right.
and barely make it there, and then do nothing but bitch and complain if by chance I'm late because of a circumstance beyond my control
Stop.
on an interstate that is nicknamed Die 4.
Right.
Speaking of food,
Yes.
guess who sent me a picture yesterday? Brian Kleinschmidt, part of the husband and wife team of the HGTV hit show 100 Day Dream Home. Guess where Brian Kleinschmidt from HGTV, guess where he was yesterday?
Oh,
Speaking of food,
he
took a picture.
Where?
He was at Small Batch Creamery.
Oh, okay.
So
all right.
even the HGTV stars are going to Small Batch Creamery
You really have to give me a hint when you say something that
to
vague.
try the MJ's Triple Killer Vanilla Ice Cream. So thank you, Brian, from HGTV's 100 Day Dream Home. I didn't see a picture of Mika, his wife. You know, they're the husband and wife team on HGTV's 100. And I didn't see Mika there, but Brian was there, and he gave me a big old thumbs up. And then I told him that coming next is going to be my famous Belgian chocolate. I mean, the richest, most decadent chocolate ice cream you ever had. And that's going to be called Milton Fudge Cow. Not Fludge, but Milton Fudge Cow. That's going to be my next flavor coming to the Small Batch Creamery. All right, 7:55 at the MJ Morning Show. This is great. Did you hear the Delta pilot that got in front of all the passengers, grabbed the microphone in the front of the airplane? Did you hear the audio or see the video? So the Delta, and this is interesting because it has to do with ice cream, so this is a great segue here. A Delta pilot trying to calm the nerves of, nervous passengers. You got some people that are, they're afraid to fly, inherently. Then you have the government shutdown. You've got the reduction in air traffic controllers because some are calling in sick because they're not getting paid. You've got the reduction of flights, 3, 4, 5, 6%, 10% by the end of the week of, flights being canceled by the airlines because of, the air traffic issues. So this Delta pilot gets in front of all the passengers and has a message. And this is what he said. Listen.
I know we probably have quite a few nervous flyers today. It is perfectly understandable. I want to emphasize this aircraft does not move a single inch unless both my co-captain Michael and myself are absolutely certain it's safe to do so. Top that off. Before I left the house on this trip, my little one has learned the word ice cream, and she made me make sure I promised her to get her ice cream when I get back home from the trip. That being said, nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing unsafe comes in between me, that little girl, and her ice cream. I know you guys probably have some similar plans, maybe not tonight, but probably tomorrow afternoon once we get you up to Raleigh. Please feel free to join our Wi-Fi and take care of picking out which place you guys are going to get ice cream, or shoot your friends and family texts about what you guys are doing on the flight. It's going to be short. Should be a really nice day to go flying. We'll get you guys up there safely. Again, thank you so much for your help here in the boarding process. We'll get underway. Welcome aboard.
So that was a Delta captain saying, listen, I promised my little girl ice cream when I got back from my, Delta flying, and there's nothing that's going to get in between me and going to take my little daughter out for ice cream.
What? This is crazy. Why does the pilot come back in the first place? It's an Atlanta to Raleigh flight. I can build a paper plane and get a good throw and make it halfway. And this guy's like, I promise nothing will happen. That's what happens, dude. Why would he put himself? I mean, I've been on. Okay, I've probably been over 100 flights.
What do you think he's jinxing himself?
Dude, I've probably flown. I mean, I don't fly that often. I've probably been on like maybe 100, 150 flights.
That's it?
You've probably, you've been on like maybe 1,000 flights.
I don't know, a lot.
A lot,
Yeah.
right. I've never had the pilot come back and say, oh yeah, I know you're all probably nervous, but it's going to be okay because I'm going to get my kids some pistachio when we land.
No. MJ's Triple Killer Vanilla Ice Cream. What are you talking
If
about?
we were flying into Tampa, I'd believe him.
They're going to use some buddy passes, or they're going to use flying privileges and fly from Atlanta right down here to Tampa to go to Small Batch Creamery to try the best vanilla ice cream ever, my MJ's Triple Kill of Vanilla.
When the pilot comes out of the cockpit, things are not going well.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I just want my pilot to say is, from the flight deck, this is your captain speaking. We're going to be flying at altitude today. We're going to be very headwinds. Blah, 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 blah. Have a safe flight. We'll get you later. Blah, blah. That's all I want him to say.
Right.
I don't even want to be able to understand the pilot. And this guy's coming out, yeah, I promised my kid we'll go to Dairy Queen tonight.
So how many of the passengers do you think, Fester, had your thought like, oh, he just jinxed us. Get me off. Get me off.
I mean, I'm like, get your ass back in the seat and fly this big bird and put it on the ground.
Right, so what are you saying? That the pilot should have come on and said, folks, this bitch ain't crashing because I promised my daughter ice cream. Is that it?
Listen.
No, Fester thinks he should have not said anything.
Don't say anything.
Sit in your seat and do your job, and don't tell us about your little girl.
I don't need to hear about the pilot. I'm not a pilot therapist. I don't want to hear your ish.
Are you going to call the kid a little snot now as well?
The kid's the kid, and he has whatever deal he makes with his kid. You don't need to share that with all of us. I don't bust off of planes early. Say, hey, I got to get off this plane first. I'm playing catch with my kid. Nobody cares.
And really, you've always explained this to me. Driving is actually more dangerous than flying. So,
it is.
Fester, when you left Hadley and Hudson this morning, did you say, I'll be back then tonight to bring you the ice cream from Small Batch Creamery?
We'll go get the MJ's Triple Kill of Vanilla.
I know you guys are all nervous about me
driving on
boarding this car to drive into work.
Yeah.
How ridiculous is this guy?
I appreciate the sentiment. I get what he's trying to do, but it's a little over the top.
I can't believe, Fester, that you're busted on the pilot, and Michelle, you're jumping on the bandwagon.
Usually when a pilot comes out of the cockpit, all hell's turned loose.
Mm-hmm. Somebody's getting zip tied.
No, if there's a problem, they don't come out of the cockpit. If there's a problem,
if there's a terrorist, they don't come out of the cockpit.
Right.
It usually post 9/11, they don't come out of the cockpit if there's any kind of disturbance in the cabin.
Dude,
exactly. So when you see him, it really heightens your alert senses. You're like, what is he doing out there talking to us?
This is before flight. This is before pushback.
Yeah. What is he doing out there talking to us?
Why is he starting it with, I know a bunch of you are nervous. It's a 30-minute flight. It's arguably the easiest flight in the country. Atlanta to Raleigh.
If they were nervous, why are they on the plane?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, they can drive that.
You're all probably scared spitless, but don't worry. I promised an 8-year-old I'm going to get her some chunky monkey when we get home. So
how many times I'll tell you, it's MJ's Triple Kill of Vanilla.
Vanilla. They say it's the finest of the flavors.
Leave it to you, Fester. Turn a nice, sweet story.
This isn't nice and sweet. It's nice and sweet. Land this big bird on time.
Hey, did you see, speaking of air travel, did you see the drunk United Airlines flight attendant that was 10 times the legal limit?
How is that possible?
I have no idea. What that more than 10 times the legal limit would be a 0.08? How the hell? Well, there's different, blood alcohol levels for those that are flying or flight attendants. A veteran United Airlines flight attendant was 10 times the legal limit after chugging multiple mini vodka bottles to help her calm down. So she raided the cart. Holy crap! Disgraced attendant Margit Lake, 56, of California, has admitted to boozing on a 10-hour overnight transatlantic route from San Francisco to London on October 17th.
That's a big flight, too.
She was in such a bad way on arrival that she had to be treated by first responders and taken to a nearby hospital in London, according to a UK court who heard the story. Tests showed that her blood alcohol level was 2.16 milligrams, more than 10 times the 20 milligram limit to work on an aircraft. So, again, this is not the 0.08 when you're driving, as I referenced, that flight crews have a different threshold on what the legal limit of any. Listen, I don't want any alcohol in my pilot system. But listen, a pilot can have a 0.01, 0.02, some residual from the night before, and even if they're 10 to 12 hours bottle to throttle, still you might have a little residual. But is that unbelievable? Prosecutors in the UK, remember, this is a California-based American flight attendant, United flight attendant, but an American citizen flying for United. But is that not unbelievable? Yeah. I mean, her antics were a total danger to other passengers, a total risk, according to prosecutors they're going to prosecute her in the UK on this. So she had resigned from her flight attendant job after 26 years.
Oh, my God.
Yes. I mean, is that not... she deeply regrets what happened, according to attorney Ben Lansbury. She had the alcohol because she needed to calm down, according to her lawyer, because of an unspecified grief and situation and some type of isolation. I don't know what that means. She admitted a charge of performing an aviation function while drunk and faces a maximum of 2 years in a British prison.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. She faced 2 years. I guess she's just going to get she's not doing time. So she's going to pay a fine, and I think she's out of it. But still, is that an unbelievable?
Did the other flight crew not see her just like dipping into the liquor supply?
Yeah, really.
I don't understand. And not see her like becoming more intoxicated as the flight progressed?
Nobody commented, we're really going through these vodkas awfully quickly for this flight.
Right? Yeah.
Who's drinking all these? Why are all these empties in the trash can?
I mean, if she's trying to walk like up and down the aisle, normally when you see somebody who's had a few to drink, they are clinging to each chair as they go by. I mean,
if you hit a patch of turbulence, you might walk better. Gotta ride it out. Whoa, 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 whoa.
You're a little loose and limber.
8:05 at the MJ Morning Show.
Serving the universe. WRBQ-FM at HD1 Tampa. From the city by the bay.
All right, a little oldie but goodie. I love that thing. It's like from 1986 from the old Q105. Hey, speaking of drinking, let's talk about teenage binge drinkers. I don't know if this is a good thing to talk about. Well, I mean, where are we on the clock here with like teenagers?
It's a federal holiday.
Oh, that's right.
Most teenagers are not in school today.
Oh, that's right. Mm-hmm. All right.
Some schools might be open, but
do we know what counties are open, what counties are closed for schools today? Do we know?
If you rely on us to tell you about school openings and closures, you have bigger problems
and
than
like
you think.
Snow days and
it's not like we're your only form of.
Hey, it was really cold today. It was a snow day today. It was so cold this morning.
Should have been.
Hey, we broke the record. Tampa International broke the record because I know that we hit at least 39 at Tampa International. I even called the National Weather Service office in Ruskin and spoke to the forecaster, and I had 39 degrees in Beach Park, South Tampa, when leaving my house this morning. And I called the Ruskin weather folks, National Weather Service, to say, hey, what temperature do you have officially at Tampa International? I said, because my thermometer on my car says 39 in my driveway, and that's been 100% accurate, right? I'm only a couple of miles south of Tampa International in South Tampa, and the forecaster said, yep, we have 39 degrees right now at Tampa International, and that beat a record because the record was 40 degrees. On this date, the coldest ever in Tampa was 40 degrees back in 1892. And it might have dipped even colder, might have gone to 38 or 37. But we absolutely beat the record at Tampa International this morning, at least at 5:30-ish.
Is this like a huge day for like meteorologists? We broke the record. Just like Paul Delgado just get smashed tonight and have like a crazy party.
He's
Like a break the record party.
Yeah. He and Dennis Phillips, they're going to be drinking little mini vodka bottles from a United Airlines drink cart.
Are they doing keg stands?
We broke a record.
Near the Doppler radar.
Yeah. All right. So I mentioned teenage binge drinking. And I was like, how do I don't want to give an excuse for teenage binge drinkers to imbibe.
But do you need to give them an excuse?
Well, I saw a story last night that teenage binge drinkers earn more money and success later in life. What? Is that a good message? Listen, I can't get in the way of the research and the science here, but still, I was kind of teetering. Should I really do this story? Because I don't want to. I don't want kids and teenagers to then say, "Oh, look, binge drinking is good for me. I'm going to be more successful later in life."
Mm-hmm.
So here's the deal. In a new book, The Beauty and Pain of Drugs. What? Norwegian sociologist Willy Peterson of the University of Oslo argues that communal drinking when young could help ease inhibitions by acting as a social lubricant, according to the Times of London. In turn, this helps advance the liquor-loving careers faster than those of their socially reticent, sober counterparts. So translation here is that those that drink more, I guess, are more plugged in socially, and they have more money and success later on based on those that are sober or those that are very recalcitrant. Is that a good word?
I think that's a great word, recalcitrant, because I use that word all the time. Yes, it's so recalcitrant. Is that even a word?
It is.
Is recalcitrant.
Let me see if I used that right.
I don't know that you did.
Recalcitrant.
I've never heard that word in my life.
You've never heard the recalcitrant? Having an obstinately uncooperative attitude, especially toward authority or discipline. No, I didn't use it right.
So
I did not.
But you described yourself.
Oh, I am recalcitrant.
You are recalcitrant.
Yes, I am.
That's a good name for your new podcast. It's the Recalcitrant Show. Starring MJ.
All right, so look, I don't want teenagers to say, "Hey, listen, I can get all drunk and drink underage. Hey, I'm going to be more successful later in life." But there is some research to suggest.
Shut up, old man! I'm going to sit here and just be recalcitrant.
All right, Kim Kardashian. She's an idiot. I'm sorry.
How can you say that? Why do you have this bias against her?
All right, listen. Let me play this audio. So this is Kim Kardashian, and we found out a couple of days ago that she failed the California bar. So Kim Kardashian never went to law school. She did this home study deal because California's a state where you can do certain things without going to law school and then sit for the bar. And if you pass it, you can get your law license in California. So she failed. And listen, she'll, I'm sure, take it again. I mean, JFK Jr., he failed, you said, Michelle, how many times?
3. Yeah. Well, no, he took it 3 times.
Took it 3 times.
He passed his 3rd time.
All right, so John failed twice, passed it on his 3rd attempt.
But that means nothing because he passed his pilot's exam the first time, and what did that do?
Oh my gosh, Fester.
No, I think
What, too soon? What, we don't make jokes around here?
That's terrible.
What, morbid jokes are inappropriate once in a while?
You're
I don't buy Camelot.
You're a sicko.
Point.
You're a sick.
Listen,
all right,
game, set, match on that joke.
Sorry to upset you upper crusters with a Kennedy joke.
I'm not. I'm like, that's so true.
Okay, well, thank you.
I'm with you.
I wasn't sure if you were offended or on my side.
No, I'm taking a drink on that one.
Thank you. All right, you, me, and Uncle Teddy.
Michelle's on her way to becoming a United flight attendant.
I'm going to write that down for a dinner party later this month.
Anytime somebody brings up John,
Can I finish here?
Pilot's test went fine.
Can I finish?
Sure.
Can I finish?
I don't know. Can you?
All right. So Kim Kardashian. You guys entertaining yourselves over there?
Just ourselves.
It's the Fester and Michelle show.
We're having the best time.
So Kim Kardashian, this genius, apparently consulted psychics on whether she was going to pass the bar. Really? Was this part of her stupid TV show?
I'm sure.
I don't know. Was the show on last night? I was watching football.
I don't know. Hang on. Kim Kardashian fuming after flunking her California bar exam because turns out she was banking on a different, outcome. A bunch of psychics. The lawyer in training dropped a glam-filled. This was on social media that she said this.
I'm just letting you guys know that all of the psychics that we have met with and that we're obsessed with are all full of shit. They all collectively, maybe 4 of them, have told me I was going to pass the bar. So they're all full pathological liars. Don't believe anything they say.
Oh, so Kim Kardashian, are you not going to psychics anymore? Are you serious?
Just not those psychics.
Hold on. Did she say that they're regular Let me hear this again.
I'm just letting you guys know that all of the psychics that we have met with and that we're obsessed with.
Oh, obsessed with psychics. I'm sorry. I mean, that just adds to my belief that she's an idiot. And you wonder how some people make that much money, that successful. So is she saying that the family, were obsessed with psychics? Really? Come on.
Maybe the psychic should have helped her get the correct answers for the questions.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
But
number 15 is C. I see a C.
Oh, no. It'll be more like, the pattern is a Christmas tree.
Yeah. 4 psychics allegedly told Kim Kardashian she was going to pass the California bar exam.
Sometimes those people who need that sort of that support, it makes her feel good about her studying and her studying habits, and maybe she'll study a little more, and maybe she could have passed. But she didn't go to law school. I think everybody needs to understand that, right? She studied under somebody for like 4 years. And I feel like, did she really study under them for 4 years? Because it seems like she's been really busy doing a lot of other things. And I think a lot of people out there who have been to law school know law school's a full-time job.
Shh. The answer is Brown versus Board of Education.
Famous 1954 Supreme Court case.
I don't know what year it was.
54.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
1954.
Yeah.
I helped Michelle study for.
I got to look it up now.
For her law school exams at
Brown
bar.
versus. Hey, it is 1954.
Damn right it is.
All right. Wow.
I told you it was. All right. Speaking of the law. All right. The lady that says on TV or radio spots, don't be scared and confused. Which one is that?
I thought that was Roz.
You talking to me?
No. I know it's Roz.
So that's
all scared. If you're scared and confused,
hey,
which lawyer? Which lawyer thing was that?
I've met Roz before.
Okay,
and she is lovely.
I'm sure she is,
and she is with 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Okay,
yes.
All right, so it's not 1-800-411-PAIN.
No, 411-PAIN is another type of service that
a competitor.
Yeah, a referral service.
And by the way, something that Stacey Kemp. So the Kemp Law Group, Stacey Kemp, they have sponsored this show, the radio station. We're in the Kemp Law Group studios here at Q105.
Sure.
She's always told me, like legal referral services, skip them. You go right to a good attorney like the Kemp Law Group, because when you use the referral services, you don't know what you're going to end up with. You don't know what you're going to get.
I believe that model is that attorneys sign up for that to get business.
Yeah, okay.
Right? So if the attorney is signing up for that to get business, you might want to just think twice. I mean, I'm not saying don't call it at that moment if you need some quick guidance.
No,
but you can always change.
No.
You can always
Michelle,
change attorneys, and
Michelle,
you can call Kemp right away.
No,
absolutely.
Don't call accident or fall.
Okay.
Call Kemp Law.
Call Kemp Law.
Of course.
Right, so 1-800-ASK-GARY has a large presence in the community as
listen,
well, right? Yeah.
Listen, this is why I'm bringing this up. The 1-800-411-PAIN founder has been accused of bringing a gun into a Miami-Dade high school. It's like, what? Come on, if you carry a gun in Florida, if you concealed carry, if you do, that there are places that you can't bring a gun. You can't bring a gun into like a concert venue, like a sporting event, like Raymond James. You can't bring a gun to a school, a police station, a courthouse, an airport. All right. So this founder of 1-800-411-PAIN, name is Robert Cash Lewin, was arrested over the weekend after authorities say he brought a gun onto the campus of Miami Coral Park Senior High School. He's 59 years old. He's from Southwest Ranches, was taken into custody around noon on Saturday. He was at the school for some event. Deputies responded after school administrators reported that Lewin had been seen sitting inside the gymnasium bleachers with a concealed gun in his waistband. The gun became visible because he bent over, and a student took a photo of the 1-800-411-PAIN guy. The photo was sent to the assistant principal. Deputies then located Lewin sitting in a black Lincoln Navigator with the license plate 411-PAIN.
I mean, if I started that company, I'd probably get that license plate too.
Oh, man. Shortly after, they ordered him out of the SUV, conducted a pat-down, finding a gun, an extra magazine, and a knife. According to the report, Lewin told deputies that he brought the gun by accident. Jail records show he's facing 1 count of illegal possession of a firearm on school property. Deputies said the gun and magazine were impounded, and Lewin was taken into custody.
Does he refer himself to a lawyer?
Well, he calls 1-800-411-GUN, G-U-N-N. 1-800-411-GUN. Oh, man. He previously made headlines back in 2022 when he and his identical twin brother, Harley, listed their neighboring French country-style estates and Southwest ranches for a combined $54 million. Wow.
Yeah.
See, that much better to be in the news for that than bringing a concealed weapon into a Miami-Dade high school gymnasium.
I will say 411-PAIN did have a catchy song.
Yeah, what was that?
Here, I found an old commercial.
All right, hang on a minute. Go ahead.
1-800-411-PAIN. Don't play no game. Stay in your lane. Touch my card and I'm calling 411-PAIN.
No, I'm not calling. All right. And then, this could actually happen to me tomorrow as I need to get to Orlando to be a pizza judge at this big international pizza convention. I'm just honored that I'm now being recognized as having a premier pizza palate. So I'm now going to have street cred as far as, being invited to be a pizza judge at the Orlando Convention Center for this big national pizza convention. This could actually happen to me. A woman was driving 107 miles an hour on US 19. What was her excuse after being pulled over? A 21-year-old woman was charged 107 in a 55 on US 19 on US 19 last Thursday around 11:52 p.m. She was spotted by an officer on a routine patrol who estimated she was going over 100 miles an hour. The officer pulled over the Kia Forte. All right, first of all, this is breaking news. I had no idea that a Kia Forte could do more than 80, to be quite honest.
This has got to be great news for the folks at Kia.
Oh, absolutely. So the Kia Forte was pulled over after his radar measured the car at 107 in a 55 on US 19. She was placed under arrest. Excessive speeding. Listen, that's super speeder right there.
We'll see you in a Kia.
So we want to see you in a Kia. All right.
Old Ken Ganley smiling from ear to ear now.
Hey, that was one of ours. I'll tell you what. Come on down.
Good job, Yasmin.
So not only did she get super speeder because she was doing over 100, but 50 plus, because you're also cited if you do 50 miles an hour over the posted speed. So 50 over would have been 105. She's doing 107, right? All right, this is where it gets good. This is where it gets great. Wells County Jail. She was arrested on the spot. She was super speeder arrested right on the spot.
This is actually great news for a couple of companies.
I asked why. Here we go, folks. This is the payoff. Asked why she was driving so fast. She admitted that there was no emergency, but she told the officer she was trying to make it to Little Caesars before they closed at midnight.
Pizza.
That's right. Little Caesars are like Our pizza's so good. People are racing to get up here before closing time.
Not me.
Not you.
Not me. You know me. If you're making a pizza on a conveyor belt, you're out.
Listen, Little Caesars is like, you can stuff it, MJ. We got Yasmin racing. Get our pizza puff cups.
107 and a 55. She wanted to go get the shakaroni.
That's not.
Which one is shakaroni?
Shakaroni's like a.
Which one is shakaroni?
Shakaroni, Papa John's.
Oh, it's Papa John's.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not a franchise pizza kind of guy, so sorry if I confuse that. That's insane. Best and worst airports for. We ought to tell this to the United flight attendant that we did that story earlier.
She knows.
Believe it or not, a study done by the site Upgraded Points, they researched which airports make it easiest to drink. So what is this? Ease, number of bars, number of places to drink while you're in major airports in the United States. So the 50 largest U.S. airports were looked at.
I bet you Atlanta Hartsfield is not on the list.
Yeah, let's look at this here.
That was a hard bar to drink at.
Right, so these, what do you mean?
Because the guy, there was this older guy, and I guess like the rule is, to check IDs, he has to check everybody's IDs. So I'm at the bar with a bunch of craggly old, 40 to 70-year-old men, and he's looking at everybody's ID.
Right.
Hey, I got a Mick Ultra. Let me see your ID. And I'm like, oh, God, here you go.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, and he's like, I got to check everybody. And he was doing it.
Really?
And I was like, this wasn't worth my time.
So if you're traveling, if you're at a destination airport, if you're at a disembarkation airport, if you're like just kind of passing through and you've got a layover, here we go. So the research is in the 50 largest U.S. airports. Also, Google reviews are taken into account here. And the ranking is based on these three factors: concentration of bars and restaurants serving alcohol per square mile, accessibility and of bars and restaurants serving alcohol per 10,000 daily quality, the average star rating of that establishment in the airport serving the alcoholic beverages. So there are three criteria here, and here we go. Is Tampa on the list? Would you like to know the top 10 best airports for boozing it up, whether it's a layover, whether it's, getting lit before your flight, maybe after your flight, you want to, before you go to the Uber or something?
No, it's going to help me pick out where I'm going to go through.
Okay.
Right? Like where my connecting flight's going to be. Like, hey, if Orlando is a good one, maybe I'll go through Orlando. And if Chicago sucks, then maybe I won't.
All right. What is the number one best airport in the United States for boozing it up or a boozy layover? Number one.
Dallas.
Nope.
Oh.
That is incorrect. Boston's Logan.
You know what? I was thinking of like drunk cities.
Yeah.
And Boston just kind of came to mind.
Sam Adams.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So Logan International Airport, BOS, is number one.
All right. So if I think of other drunk towns,
What do you think number two is?
Like country western people always think about whiskey and stuff. It's like Nashville or something.
Yeah, oh my God!
Yeah.
How did you know that?
Because Nashville's whole thing is like one big bar now. The whole town's a bar.
Nashville's number two.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Number three on the list. You won't get this one.
Is it like West Coast?
No.
Oh,
I was supposed to be there next week, but that got canceled.
Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Oh, yeah, Kansas City.
Yeah, Kansas City's number three. Number four is Ronald Reagan Washington National. That's for all the drunk freaking senators and congressmen going in and out of there. All right. Number five is I see trees of green, red roses too.
Let me
I see 4 Roses whiskey. I want to get drunk with you. And I say to myself,
here, you want to catch a flight. You want to fly out of the Big Louie.
That is it.
Yeah.
Yep. It's Louis Armstrong International
Airport.
in New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Yes, sir.
Ooh-wee.
Ooh-wee. All right, oh, by the way, I think we're going to have another appearance of Cajun Fester in a few minutes.
Yeah, that's why I showed up today. I didn't think I'll be talking about Louis Armstrong Airport, though.
Number 6, good drunk airport is Minneapolis, St. Paul. Number 7 is San Diego.
Yeah, Minneapolis, bunch of drunks, too.
Number 8, Philadelphia International. Number 9, LaGuardia.
How is like Madison, Wisconsin up there? Like they're a bunch of drunks.
Number 10, rounding out the top 10 is Harry Reid McCarran.
That's out in Vegas.
In Las Vegas, yep. All right, now, Tampa's not there. There's no Tampa International.
Miami's not there.
You're right, Miami's not there. Orlando's not. There's no Florida airports on here. All right, for the best. All right, now the worst. The 5 worst airports for boozy layovers. Number 1 is the Daniel K. Inouye International Airport in Honolulu. Number 2...
Who has a layover in Hawaii?
Yeah, there's not many.
We did. What are you talking about?
Coming back from Australia.
Yes.
Yeah, but like,
hold on.
Not a lot of people going from L.A. to Cleveland via the Honolulu.
Now, going to Australia, we had nonstop from L.A. to Sydney, but coming back for whatever reason, we had a layover in Honolulu.
Right.
Yeah, for some reason. And then, hey, when I went scuba diving. Truck Lagoon. When I went to Micronesia and I dived Palau and also Chuk State, Truck Lagoon, Federated States of Micronesia, I flew Houston to Honolulu and then Honolulu to Guam. But that would have been a bad place for me to get liquored up. All right, so the 5 worst airports for boozing it up is the Daniel Inouye Airport in Honolulu. Number 2 is Oakland International. Number 3. It is a Florida airport. Worst places to booze it up.
Like Jacksonville?
RSW.
Oh.
Southwest Florida International. So that's like Fort Myers, Naples. Yeah, RSW is number 3. Number 4, JFK is low for boozing it up. And then rounding out the top 5 there, it's Newark Liberty. So a lot of people these days,
count on that.
Yeah.
Count on that.
They do. They're like,
they count on.
We've got friends who you know what? Before they get on the plane, they want to get to the airport early.
Yeah.
Sit somewhere, knock them back a little bit.
Do you want to mention any names?
Nope. Sometimes they like to come off the airplane and actually stop and grab a drink.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because they love airport beer prices,
Right.
airport vodka prices.
And we're like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
They're like, it's nice to just go and have a drink, relax before I get out. And I'm like,
so
out of the airport?
We have a friend that's not like the most comfortable flyer. And again, I want to get to the airport when they're boarding. I mean, literally, I try to time it so I get to the airport when the boarding process starts. But we've got a friend that wants to get to the airport like 2 hours ahead of time. I mean, not to make sure that their luggage is checked or that there's not a big, huge security line. No, to sit at the airport bar on the other side of security and just start,
knocking them back,
desensitizing a little bit. And then the same individual, this is true, the same individual has been known to, once you land, I want to get the hell out of the airport. But we have a friend that'll just kind of chill out and on the way off the plane, then stop at one of the bars in the terminal and just have a drink.
I mean, that's kind of right. I mean, what's the rush? I mean, you check a bag, it's going to be 20 minutes before the bag is there anyway. Have a drink.
I don't know.
Have
and speaking of flying, just quickly here, and this could have been bad if it was on an airplane. A dude caught on fire at the airport.
Oh.
One of the battery banks exploded and caught fire in his pocket. Yeah, this happened in Australia, but still, we've had the battery banks explode and catch fire on airplanes. Remember, there was a video recently. It was, I think, a Chinese airline, and the whole luggage bin was ablaze because somebody's battery bank caught on fire. These days, they don't even want you put on the U.S. flights. They don't want you putting the battery banks in the overheads. So
right.
You're not supposed to check lithium batteries. So they don't want the lithium ion batteries or battery banks or anything that's lithium ion charged. They don't want that in your checked luggage. And now they don't even want that stuff in the overhead bin. They want your battery banks to be with you at your seat or in like a carry-on underneath the seat in front of you so they can quickly detect if there's a malfunction and the lithium-ion battery catches on fire to be able to put the thing out.
And that describes all the batteries and the battery banks that you and Julian have procured for me.
Yes. Yeah, yeah. You want to carry that stuff on, and you want to have it under your seat in most cases now.
Oh.
Or in a little carry bag under your seat. Don't put it in the overhead bin. So this dude, he caught on fire. He ended up with burns on his thigh. He was in a business class lounge for Qantas in Melbourne, Australia, when suddenly there was like a fire in his pot. Rolled. What is the Dick Van Dyke? Learn not to burn.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Stop, drop it. That's what. Stop,
But
drop, and roll.
That doesn't work with stop, drop, and roll.
Stop, drop it. That's what. Stop,
But
drop, and roll.
That doesn't work with these battery fires because they keep going and going.
Oh yeah, it's like a Tesla. It takes 14 hours and 72,000 gallons of water to put it out.
You give a lithium fire a little bit of air.
What?
You give the lithium.
What?
You give the lithium battery fire a little bit of oxygen. You're gone.
Jeez. Anyway, heads up. Heads up on that. What line am I taking?
What is it, Andrew?
Hold on. What is this? A battery fire call?
All right.
All right. Hang on. MJ Morning Show. Ken in Safety Harbor. Ken, you calling about lithium ion battery fires?
No, I'm calling to talk to you about a fire you started with some ice cream, man. Whew, that stuff is good.
That's great. Ken, look at you rolling with it. Look at you rolling with it, baby. I love it. So, Ken, I'm guessing you tried the MJ Triple Killer Vanilla Ice Cream at Small Batch Creamery in St. Pete?
Yeah, the only disappointment I had was the biggest container they had was a pint.
Oh, you want what? You want half gallons and gallons?
Yeah, man. So I bought 3 pints and I got some ice cream for my wife, some ice cream for my grandson who is 15.
Wow.
And knowing you have children that are younger ages, you know how they consume. Well, that young man consumed that, got home and wanted to dig into my pints.
All right, so he also gives a thumbs up to MJ's Triple Killer Vanilla Ice Cream.
Ooh, yes, sir. And my wife, Terry, we had some last night. I took it out of the freezer, let it soften a little bit.
Yep.
Put it over a chocolate brownie. And first she says, no whipped cream? I said, I don't think you'll need it. And she took one bite and she says, oh, my God, you're right. This is so good.
Folks, this is unsolicited. I had no idea this call was coming, and I thought it was a battery fire call. Ken, thank you so much for the unsolicited rave review of MJ's Triple Killer Vanilla Ice Cream, only available at Small Batch Creamery. Thank you.
And I got to tell you, the thing that impressed my wife the most was when I repeated what you said about giving the proceeds to charity. She really was touched with that. And that's what encouraged her to let me buy 3 pints.
That's awesome. Yeah, so a portion of the proceeds are being donated to charity. The first charity that got a $1,500 check was the Seacoast Seabird Sanctuary. I'm sorry, Seaside.
Seaside.
The first charity was the Seaside Seabird Sanctuary from Indian Shores. And they rehabilitate seabirds and other birds that get injured or whatever. And then they're the first recipient, and we're going to be dealing out regularly. We're going to be dealing out money to charities from a portion of the proceeds. Hey, thank you so much for the call. I appreciate the really good review.
Well, you're welcome. If you come up with another flavor, let us know.
Oh, I am. Oh, the next one, and I just got to work with Alfred. Alfred's the owner of Small Batch Creamery on 4th Street in St. Pete. The next flavor, I'm going to bring my chocolate. I do a Belgian chocolate. Again, just unbelievable ingredients. Are you doing a Homer Simpson? Oh, look, listen to you. This is great. It's like donuts. Oh, donuts. All right, so you're going to love this. My chocolate is made with only the finest. So we use Valrhona cocoa powder, and Valrhona is French. All the top pastry chefs in the world swear by Valrhona, and it's expensive as hell. So my chocolate ice cream has Valrhona cocoa and then Calabout Belgian dark chocolate calates, all melted, eggs and heavy cream and sugar. Again, my ice cream, look at the label of ice creams that you buy at the store. Guar gum, carrageenan, all kinds of fillers. Instead of real sugar, a lot of places are using, corn syrup. What is it?
High fructose.
Yeah, high fructose corn syrup or whatever. No, you'll ever have. And the chocolate is going to be coming probably within a couple of months. And wait till you try this chocolate. It'll blow you away as well. And we're going to call it Milton Fudge Cow. Okay?
That's too cool. Hey, and I got to tell you,
yeah,
hands off to Small Batch Creamery guys. I watched them pack that stuff. A lot of places you go, they leave the air in the containers and they just pack it in. And so you buy air and ice cream. These guys push that ice cream down into that pint. And when I got home, it was so tight in there, there was not another inch, a quarter inch even.
Yeah, you don't want any crevasses in your ice cream hand-pack job. So
that's
there you
right.
All right, buddy, thanks for calling, man. It really made my day. I appreciate it.
Hey, no problem. Have a great week.
You too. Look at that. Another thumbs up for Small Batch Creamery and my collaborations. So next there'll be chocolate, but go try the best vanilla you've ever had at the Small Batch Creamery, 4th Street in St. Pete. And again, portion of the proceeds going to charity. And then we'll decide what the next charitable recipient is going to be. Did I see Cajun Fester running around the hall? Oh, look, it's Cajun Fester.
Going out.
Cajun Fester, I wanted to get some thoughts. I got a bank robber in Louisiana.
Bank robber.
So I got a Louisiana bank robber who faked a limp to carry out a broad daylight heist in Louisiana. So fake limp, he had a cane. Oh, he was wearing a neck brace too. This is in Slidell, Louisiana.
Ooh, I got myself a lady friend over there in Slidell.
Ooh, so a suspect with a fake limp, fake cane, well, it was a real cane, but I don't think he needed it, and a neck brace, caught on camera robbing a bank in Louisiana. According to the Slidell, Louisiana Police Department, they posted the video of this mid-afternoon robbery at Fidelity Bank. Investigators say the suspect entered the bank, appeared to be handicapped and or injured as he walked with a fake limp, cane and brace. Neck brace, total, trying to throw everyone off. According to police, the suspect then passed a note to the teller while shouting, "This is a robbery!" and started demanding money. He then fled the scene without a limp, with an undisclosed amount of cash. So he was trying to put everyone at ease. Oh, here comes a guy with a cane. He's got a neck brace on.
Nobody's scared of a cripple. Nobody's scared of a cripple.
He's just disarming them.
I'll tell you what. Listen, I'll tell you right now. If Stephen Hawking rolled in that motorized wheelchair into a bank.
Yeah, you won't be thinking nothing of it.
What if he had a bomb on his lap? That would change things.
Well, listen, Stephen Hawking going tick, 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 make me wonder what's going on now. This old boy here came in here with a limp and came in with the cane and the neck brace there. You think, oh, here, look at here. Oh, banged up cripple boy over here.
So they were probably wondering what the hell happened to his leg. Why is this guy injured?
And then he said, here, well, go up to the teller and go, what, you get bit by an alligator or something? I like to go down, take out a deposit for some bandages to cover up my alligator bite. Got a bigger limp on your leg at home.
Suspect described as a black male wearing a gray tracksuit. Had a COVID mask on, neck brace. He had a bucket hat.
I got that same tracksuit.
A fanny pack, carrying a cane. Man, he made a getaway. He escaped. So they think that he escaped. And
he had a limp going in the bank, no limp going out.
Oh, yeah, he limped in. He didn't limp out.
It done time for him to skedaddle.
It was a miracle healing job right there.
What he did do, which I am proud of, he did announce this here bank robbery.
I do declare.
I guarantee there's a bank robbery here.
By the way, any of you peoples in the bank right now, I want you to know that your deposits are Guaranteed.
Yeah, FDIC guarantee. Put them in the bag. Don't put no pop pack in there. Don't put no color pack in there.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything about a dye pack going off.
I remember my grandpappy. He robbed the first bank of Baton Rouge.
Right.
He had a real alligator bite, though.
All right. All right. Ladies and gentlemen. Well, listen, while you're here, you know what's amazing? All of these college football coaches getting fired and these unbelievable payouts.
Ooh, yeah, better than hitting the lotto.
What about Brian Kelly? Listen, the LSU fired coach, I guess, set to get a $54 million pay. Anyway, this is insane. So Brian Kelly wants every bit of the $54 million that LSU owes him.
Well.
So we've got this $54 million drama. The fired coach, LSU coach, he's been at odds, I guess, with the administration over his buyout.
Well, yeah, old Brian Kelly, they owe him a boatload of money, hell.
He rejected a $25 million and then a $30 million buyout after he was fired. He wants it all.
Just pay the man a contract.
He wants $54 million. He wants the school to fulfill its contractual obligation after he was dumped in the fourth season of a 10-year, $95 million deal.
Well, we're going to have to tighten up our belts over there at LSU to pay off that Brian Kelly of $54 million.
That's a lot of beignets.
Well, I'll tell you what, this last
That's
week,
a lot of etouffee. That's a lot of crawfish boil.
They had done closed down both the culinary department and the herpes clinic.
Oh, no.
What, to offer him a buyout?
Well, to save money, one of the things they had to close down on LSU campus is the herpes clinic.
Whatever.
Old boy's coming there with itchy Peters.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen.
Boy, you got yourself to herp.
Ladies and gentlemen. Cajun Fester, ladies and gentlemen.
It's the gift that keep on giving.
Here on the...
Just like LSU football. Go Tigers!
All right, thank you very much.
Go Tigers.
Right. Hey, I thought of a great promotion for next year.
Yeah, what's your promotion?
All right, Cajun Fester, thanks for coming by.
I'm leaving now.
All right,
See you later.
Goodbye. All right, let's give me regular Fester. So I saw an item. Are you doing walk away?
Yeah, that was my radio theater.
Was it really?
Yeah, little footprints of foot clumps walking away, then me walking back. I don't know if the mic picked that up.
You done yet?
I've been done for a while.
You're back.
Hey, how you doing, Meech?
Hey.
Did you see Cajun Fester?
I did. He was great.
Is he putting on weight?
No.
He looks it. He looks a little heavier.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what's
Cajun
going on.
Fester, so. There he
No,
goes.
Cajun Fester doesn't move that quick.
I know.
You know who runs that fast? An alligator.
They do, right?
In the bayou.
All right, so listen to this. I've got a great idea. I saw a story that a woman lost her engagement ring. Guess where? And look, we just had Halloween. This is obvious. Now that I say that, where do you think her engagement ring was found? In a kid's trick-or-treat bucket.
Oh.
Yeah,
How
fell
does
off.
that happen?
Fell off while handing out candy. You know what? Women need to take their diamond engagement rings off their hands when you're handing out candy.
Is this an Ozempic deal where you kind of propose to?
You know what?
You propose to a big girl, then she drops 50 pounds, and suddenly her ring is loose.
We go, V.
Yeah, we go. My engagement ring.
Yeah. So this woman lost her engagement ring. This happened in Pennsylvania. It happened in Pittsburgh, and then it turns out that the ring was found in a kid's trick-or-treat bag. So here's my idea for next year. I think that I get with IDC. I get with International Diamond Center, and maybe we just put diamond rings deliberately into kids' trick-or-treat bags.
No.
What do you mean, no?
I don't know that they would be appreciated.
Go to MJ's house and trick-or-treat, and maybe you will end up with a diamond ring from International Diamond Center.
Is that the line you want outside your house?
Right.
Is that what you want?
Maybe not.
Yeah. Let's go.
I literally said put MJ Morning Show promotional stuff on the candy, and you were like, no. Now you want to hand out diamond rings at our house?
But they're not going to be logoed with MJ.
Okay, but you have to tell people where to go get them.
Yeah.
All right, let me think about it. I got a year to think
don't
about
want-
this.
You don't want people like a lane looking for your place.
It's 1416 Flicka Lane.
I knew it started with a 1.
And Milton Fudge Cow is coming soon to Small Batch Creamery. And on a sad note, the official cause of death for Kiss's guitarist and founding member Ace Frehley has been revealed.
Did he choke on his own tongue?
No. That's Gene Simmons.
Oh, yeah,
Gene
that's right.
Simmons got the tongue.
That's right. I apologize.
But Gene Simmons, didn't he drive into a parked car?
Like the next day.
No, it was before.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was like the week of or something.
I think it was a couple of days before Ace Frehley died. Then Gene Simmons passed out and drove into a parked car like in Malibu. I mean, really a forceful hit. And he's lucky he didn't bite that giant tongue off.
Okay, so he reportedly fainted at the wheel.
Yeah, Gene Simmons.
Yeah, that was Gene Simmons. Okay,
Right. But
Ace
then
Frehley.
Ace Frehley, so Gene Simmons is alive, gone. And now the cause of death is being revealed, and it's blunt force head trauma sustained from a fall. Suffered a skull fracture, a subdural hematoma. That's a brain bleed. Had a stroke as well. That's terrible.
So did he have the stroke and fall and hit his head? Like, is that the sequence of events?
I think the stroke might have occurred after the subdural hematoma.
Yeah, a lot of times when you compromise the skull, then you're open to a...
Did he fall in his house?
God, he was 74. I mean, come on. I mean, that's just it's ridiculous for Ace Frehley to die at 74.
That's the way it goes. The guy fell.
Unbelievable.
As you get older, falling is a big deal. But between things breaking and things getting knocked around.
It is 8:51 at the MJ Morning Show. Still a couple of minutes of nonstop MJ before we end over an hour and 20 minutes of nonstop MJ. I'm just because of tariffs and Michelle, imported Italian pasta. And as far as I'm concerned, that's the only way to go. When I'm buying a dried pasta, I want my pasta from Italy. And I've got a couple of go-to brands. You know, I like, was it Spinoli? Spinoli for my egg noodle, for my tagliatelle bolognese. So I like Spinoli for a phenomenal, egg tagliatelle noodle for the bolognese. And for regular spaghettis, for my cacio e pepe, or for my pomodoro with a rigatoni, I like Rumo. Rumo does a great job. I also really like Rusticella di Abruzzo. This, folks, I'm really, really ticked off. 13 major Italian pasta brands could disappear from U.S. shelves because January 1st, 100% tariffs take effect. This is a whole complicated mess because some companies were accused of pasta dumping at low prices, but it's only like 2, and all the other ones, they're saying they're being penalized because of this. But I might have to jump in and just start hoarding. I'm going to have to be a pasta hoarder.
Isn't there a shelf life on the pasta, though?
Yeah, it's like 3 years. I mean, it's like you buy a thing of pasta now, it's like 2 years out typically. Yeah, listen, it's dried pasta. You're going to be fine to use that for a long time to go. But 13 Italian pasta brands could be pulled from U.S. shelves as soon as January when a punishing 100% tariff takes effect. Yeah, the highest the White House has moved to impose levy-wise on a specific product since the start of the, tariffs.
I guess the president's not a pasta guy.
Listen, Jim Donnelly, the chief commercial officer for Rumo, RUMMO, USA, and that's a good brand. Like Publix sells Rumo.
Right.
Whole Foods and a bunch of the stores sell Rumo. I like Rusticella di Abruzzo. I buy Rumo and Rusticella for the most part. And then Spinosi, I get that from Luigi. That's, that comes from like the distributors. But I'm bummed out here, man. They better solve this because I don't want to deal with, Italian-made pastas being dropped. I mean, I don't buy U.S. made pasta. I buy the Italian imported pastas. Unfreaking believable. So heads up. All right. Hour 20 minutes nonstop. MJ's over. We have the whole 9 o'clock hour on the way next. Do you know about the bean talk deal? You know about this bean diet? Got some warnings on that. Jeff Bezos' neighbors are pissed. Dwayne Johnson with a revelation. The Rock. We got a lot of stuff. Oh, the government shutdown in hemp. Big issue. All right, you got to hear this. All next, MJ Morning Show here on Q105, 104.7 FM. Hey, phenomenal news, folks. I got word earlier this week from my friends at Veterans Ford that there is 0% financing on the Ford F-150 line. All right, you're hearing me correctly right now. You can buy a 2025 F-150 from Veterans Ford and get 0% financing for 60 months. And you'll also pay nothing until next February. So this program just came out, just announced by Ford. Veterans Ford informed me immediately, folks, this is a no-brainer. Go to Veterans Ford, and you can get a brand new 2025 F-150, 0% financing for 5 years, 60 months, and then pay nothing until next February. Huge discounts, huge selection here. So you can get a great price at Veterans Ford and then get the 0% financing on top of that. Hurry up. Don't let this expire. Veterans Ford, Veterans Expressway. Tell them you want the MJ deal. Veterans Expressway and Line Bar. Veterans Ford. Take advantage of this immediately, if not sooner. Hey, Two College Brothers is the moving company that I highly recommend. Do not make a dumb move, folks. You want to make a smart move, and that's going to begin with twocollegebrothers.com. Highly trained, excessively background checked. Why do you think, and this is what's important here, this is probably the most important thing of this commercial for Two College Brothers Moving and Storage. You go check out their Google reviews. Fessy, go to Two College Brothers right now. They have over 1,100 five-star Google reviews. I mean, how do you get that kind of number? You do a good job at a great price. Over 1,100 five-star reviews at Two College Brothers Moving and Storage. So, listen, this is a no-brainer. Do not make a big moving mistake, folks. Mention me, MJ, and get free moving boxes dropped off at your front door. twocollegebrothers.com, smartest move you'll ever make. And let me get another smart move, and that's calling Mark Spain. How about selling your home with Mark Spain? Mark Spain Real Estate will get you the strongest cash offer in the industry. You're going to save time, make the most money, and eliminate the hassle. As you know, this is MJ, highly recommending Mark Spain Real Estate to all of my friends here in the Tampa Bay area. You can trust Mark Spain to sell your home hassle-free with a strong all-cash offer. In fact, Mark Spain Real Estate sells over 4 homes every hour, making them the most experienced real estate team in the United States of America. You can trust them to sell your home hassle-free and for maximum value. Listen to this. This is Tom. Tom said that Mark Spain Real Estate sold my home quickly and for more than we bought it for. The entire process was easy and stress-free. I highly recommend Mark Spain Real Estate. I'm impressed, folks, on how they make home selling easy. It's Mark Spain Real Estate. Go to markspain.com. Get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing. Traffic's on 858. MJ Morning Show back in just a minute. Don't move.
Still on the high wind advisory for the Skyway. All lanes are open to traffic. In Tampa, we have a crash on 275 South at the exit for Flora Bradley.
accurate, folks. Live from the studios in St. Petersburg. And, of course, tomorrow I've been invited to be a pizza judge at the humongous pizza convention and this is international, at the Orlando Convention Center. So I'm an invited pizza judge for the classic pizza round. Yeah, there are different pizzas, different judging, and I'm great by me. Oh, by the way, speaking of food and Italian food, Luigi, who is the owner chef of Trattoria Pasquale in South Tampa on West Shore, and that's where I get some of my pastas. Apparently I said, did I say Spinoli? But then I said Spinosi for one of the Italian pastas that I like for my tagliatelle. And he said, yeah, the first time I said it wrong, and then he said the second time you got it right. All right, so yeah, it's Spinosi.
Yeah, I didn't know Luigi was so uppity.
So the pastas that I buy are Spinosi.
Okay.
I buy the Rumo. Listen, let me tell you right now, if you're shopping at Publix and you're buying, some of the other pastas on there.
Muller's?
Yeah. Oh, dude, if you're buying Muller's, I want to pick up a shopping cart and bring you with it.
Ronzoni.
Oh, come on. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Boy.
Do you remember the Ronzoni story at the Weinstein's house?
Yes.
You want to tell that?
It was during COVID, to be fair.
You want to tell that?
No, I don't.
Go on, tell the story. Come on.
We were over at their home, and you raided their pantry, and you found boxes of Ronzoni, and you had like a spastic temper tantrum.
I freaked out. I started screaming.
And you belittled
Why
them?
the hell is there Ronzoni pasta in your pantry? What is wrong with you people? And I guess Mark panic buyed or panic bought.
Yeah.
He went panic buying.
During the COVID hoarding, I think everybody ended up with some cans or boxes of things
they really. Anyway,
we just finished using the COVID toilet paper that I amassed.
Oh my gosh!
We just finished.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I had a whole wall of it.
Wow!
I was gonna resell them for like $500 each.
What was the Best Buy date on that toilet paper?
No Best Buy date.
But listen, the point is, for just a little bit more money, if you're like, I'm just using Publix as an example. If you're at Publix and you're buying pasta and you're buying like American-made Barilla, which is not terrible, but I don't buy it. If you're buying Barilla or even worse, Ronzoni and you're not buying that white bag of Rumo instead, air-dried, made in Italy.
Okay, you know what? Some people are they have like 3 kids, and they're like, 3, 7, and 9, and the palate is not well developed.
All right, give the kids the crap.
I'm happy with a box of Kraft mac and cheese.
Yeah,
as are you, by the way.
Which is the cheapest of the pastas.
But that's different.
Yes.
That's not the serious
That's
pasta
not
that I
different.
make.
That's
listen,
not different.
Listen. Bottom line is, if you want to give the kids the crap, but buy a decent pasta. Life's too short for crappy pasta. Okay, so like at Publix, the Rumo pasta. Also Rayo's. Rayo's is a good Italian pasta as well. And then at Fresh Market, they sell the Rusticella d'Abruzzo, which is also a phenomenal product. There's some other ones that I've had over the years. Martello, Martini. There are a couple of good ones.
All right.
But you want to look for bronze die cut, air dried Italian pasta, man. It's a whole different ball game. All right, where was I?
You were complaining on poor people food.
Shut up. Maybe it's $1 more or $2 more a bag. Right. Come on. Get at it. And then when Publix does a BOGO on the Rumo, man, swarm on that, man.
Yeah, right. Let's stock up then.
Let's just hope that the 107% tariffs on the imported Italian. Mamma mia! Let's hope that's solved before January 1st.
Honestly, it could change like in the drop of a hat.
Well, that seems to be the pattern that things
107, 4, 58, 6. It could be anywhere. So
things do change, by the second. Absolutely. So, are you aware of bean talk? Have you heard of bean talk?
Is it ANTAC?
Well, no, it's bean or pinto bean or garbanzo bean, navy bean. So bean is bean, and the talk is for TikTok operation. So there is a craze on TikTok, which, you know me, I don't have TikTok. I ignore TikTok, but I can't ignore certain trends. But there's like this whole video trend on TikTok where they're pushing people to eat 2 cups of beans a day.
I mean,
you know what that means?
That's a lot of fiber. Is that right?
You know what that means? 2 cups of beans a day?
Yeah, I know what that means.
All right, that's what that means, all right? Oh, man. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. How about a squeaker? Oh, there we go.
It's the fruit of the heart.
Yeah, this is the latest. It's hashtag Bean Talk is like one of the latest health crazes on social media. TikTok, I'm sure it's on Instagram as well. Urging people to eat 2 cups of beans a day for better gut health. Tell you what,
it's like what? It's just a lot of it's protein and fiber, right?
You're gonna pollute the air quality of your office. I'll tell you that right now.
Your gut might be healthy, but your coworkers gagging.
Foul that place up. Yeah, so just heads up on Bean Talk. But some dietitians are saying that it could backfire on your belly, especially people that have a certain condition. Yeah, so rich in fiber, probiotics, loaded with other gut-friendly compounds.
Yeah.
Usually, but some people that have IBS, which I think IBS affects like 1 in 7 U.S. adults.
If you're that person, lay off the beans.
Yeah.
You know if you have IBS.
Bean Talk. Hey, Michelle, guess what I saw again? You gave me a hard time for this. What's going on with your mic?
Hold on. Activate from your position. Activate the microphone.
All right. Oh, great.
Nothing.
Michelle's mic. Hold on. Something's. No, you come over there.
Well,
hang
hold
on.
Well, her mic.
No, hang on. Oh, now it's
Now
working.
it's working.
All right.
Thank you.
It only activates.
Don't touch that thing anymore.
Okay, I'll cough into the microphone.
No,
next
just
time.
no. What's happening is
use the top button for a cough.
The equipment is so crappy that the button is getting stuck.
I know.
So it's getting.
You need to explain that to me. I'm a big dumb girl over here.
So listen,
I don't
Toots.
know how the button works.
Why don't you sit your pretty little self over here? Let me show you what's going on with your button over here. I'd like to notice all the cup holders that it has here in the studio, and you can put your lipstick right over here, Toots.
We are supposed to move to the brand new MJ Morning Show studios next Tuesday. The word is...
Okay, you know what? You better stop putting that out there in the universe because...
It's never going to happen.
Right. Listeners are doubting it, that it's even a thing.
I bet that some corner office people have a parlay bet going.
You don't want me... Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. You don't want me to put it out there in the universe?
Yeah.
I'm serving the universe.
Serving the universe.
WRBQ-FM at HD1 Tampa. From the city by the bay.
Yeah, but I ain't got no purple dishwasher.
All right, 9:10 at the MJ Morning Show, so I'm excited. Yes, Andrew.
I believe athletes are now wagering on whether or not we'll move into the studio.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So this is the latest prop bet? Is the Hard Rock offering a prop bet for will the MJ Morning Show move into the new studio next Tuesday morning?
If they're not, they should be.
All right, I'm told the latest is they're going to make the move to the new studio right after we finish the show on Monday, and then we'll be live in the new studio for next Tuesday morning.
There's so many things that are going to go wrong with this. I mean, this is such a Viking funeral in the way that this is going. You know, I mean, we're burning the boat. Oh my God. It's like we can't come back. If there's anything wrong with the new studio, we are SOL.
That's so good.
But, you know, because we're going to harvest a couple of organs from this studio.
Yep.
So that
What's the
studio's
matter
not
with
ready.
you?
That studio's not ready to go right now. This studio has to be officially killed before that studio is even functional.
Right. Yeah, because of budget constraints, they're like the computer servers have to come out of this studio and be put into the new studio because they didn't buy brand new servers.
If there's any issues at all, we can't go backwards.
No.
We're burning the boats.
like a funeral pyre.
Dude, that's what it is. That's what the Vikings would do.
That's what you just said.
They'd go to a new land.
I know, I'm
They'd
adding
push
to
their
that.
boats out at sea.
Yeah.
They'd light them on fire. Now we can't go back. Now we got to make it work.
All right. Would you see that on History Channel?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
On Vikings. The history of Vikings.
Moving along. So, Michelle, you gave me crap about this. I brought this up a couple of weeks ago. Now I'm seeing it in even more sources. Listen, this is the latest at the New York Post. So this is 2 weeks later after I saw something else somewhere else. But this is something
else somewhere else.
So I've been doing this for years, and Michelle's always given me crap for it. And now it's like the latest thing: dark showering. It's taking a shower in the dark and not having your lights on. And, one of the things, like the other bathroom lights could be on, because our master bath is a pretty decent size. And, we have lights on the vanities, and there's a main little light in the bathroom. But, like, we have a light in the shower ceiling. And I never like taking a shower with the light on. Like, Michelle will get in there, and it's like a freaking ball field lit up.
I'd love it.
Seriously.
I got to see everything.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I bet you do. Got to see my boobies.
She has a ball field fantasy where 60,000 men are watching her.
Oh, no, I do not.
Got to see my hoo-ha.
Oh, hey now.
What do you say, Fester?
I said she has a ball field fantasy where 60,000 men are watching her.
Will you stop it? Under the lights.
It's her fantasy, not mine.
So here, the latest story, a wellness trend making the rounds on social media. I know because I brought this up weeks ago, and I've been doing this forever. A wellness trend making the rounds on social media promotes dark showering, which is exactly what it sounds like, is you turn the lights off.
Dude,
Or keep the lights very, very low while you're taking a shower.
Sounds like a slipping hazard.
It's not a slipping hazard. But here's the late. Now New York Post is jumping on the story. I saw this yesterday. I've been knowing this for some time.
Yeah, but it's the dark showering is supposed to have like a calming, meditative effect on you. Are you experiencing the benefit of the dark showering?
I'm a very calm individual.
Yeah,
I'm constantly in a meditative stage.
Oh, Michelle, think of how you'd be if you didn't dark shower. Maybe this is the toned down MJ.
I know what it's like because I go in there and I turn the light on and he shouts from the shower, "Can you turn the light off, please?" Oh!
How many years have I been doing that?
Oh, my God.
Do you deliberately turn the lights on full blast when I'm in the shower?
Yes.
Because you know I like a dark shower?
Yes.
You know what? You just taught me. We have a marriage of taunting.
Yeah.
Because you're so easy on some things. I mean, it's just so fun. And then, I turn right back off. I mean,
Whatever.
Yeah.
Did you see the video of the teenager, smashing a police car with a shovel?
No.
Festa, do you know the story?
Is it the Miami case?
No, it's Port St. Lucie.
Okay.
Yeah. A Port St. Lucie teenager is arrested after bashing the hood of a police car. Yeah, according to the Port St. Lucie Police Department, officers responded to a home disturbance. When cops arrived, Amy Chance? If you change your mind, I'm the first in line. Take a chance on me. Baby, I'm still free. Take a chance. Take a chance. Amy Chance, 15.
Did they not tase her? Or do they ultimately
they should have
knock her down?
So cops arrived. Amy Chance, 15 years old, was in the middle of the road with a shovel. Police body camera footage shows the teen repeatedly smashing the front of the police car with a shovel.
Oh, they got the taser out.
The cop does pull the taser out. Do you have the audio? All right, reset this, and we got to play the audio. Well, I have the audio, too. Let me see if your audio from the Port St. Lucie Police Department is any audio. All right, so hold on. Andrew tightened it up. So, hey, I'm going to play it off of here. But this is insane. I mean, what the heck is she thinking?
You kidding me? Put it down.
I mean, do you hear this? She is bashing the front of a Port St. Lucie police car with a shovel.
You kidding me? Put it down. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Wow.
Get on the ground. You heard me.
Look at that.
All right, so
yeah,
it wasn't a dramatic takedown.
But no, she did put the shovel down pretty quickly. But as the cops are pulling up, they were called to this disturbance at the house. So I don't know whether a neighbor called or the parents called. Hey, my 15-year-old Amy is out of control. We need police here. So Port St. Lucie police, other side of the state, they show up, and she's in the street with a shovel. And as soon as the cops arrive, she starts smashing the cop car with a shovel. Let me tell you what. That's not going to get you very far.
I'll tell you where it will get you. Juvie.
Oh, she's going to juvie. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, she was arrested, taken into custody, faces felony charges of criminal mischief. Was that the taser making like a wind-up little high-pitched, like a charging noise?
I think after it expels itself, it has to reboot.
Oh, man. They should have tased her.
Yeah.
Even after she put the shovel down.
You kidding me? Put it down. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
I'm not playing. Yeah, that little high-pitched...
Get on the ground. You heard me.
I mean, what a stupid kid. I mean, who bashes a police car with a shovel? Well,
I don't know.
There's some reports that she might be touched in the head a little bit.
Well, touched with a shovel.
Yeah.
Touched with a taser.
Tell you what, Officer MJ would have tased her.
I don't know. A lot of people have opinions about police.
Hey, by the way,
a lot of people think when a cop rolls down your block, it's not such a great thing.
All right, Fester.
Yes.
Guess what the nickname is for the Taco Bell Mountain Dew Baja Blast Pie? That's great.
I still have half of it at home. I haven't given it to the kids yet.
Why, dude? Listen. I'm sure it's so packed with preservatives. You could probably save it till Easter.
Yeah, I mean, it'll survive a nuclear fallout.
Well, it's Andrew. Did you? Andrew's laughing in the booth over there. What's so funny, Andrew?
Till Easter.
Okay. I laughed out loud when I saw this.
All right, what's the nickname?
Michelle's watching Monday Night Football last night, and you might have heard me. They're calling it Chernobyl cheesecake.
You know what? It's not far off.
It's the Taco Bell, the like teal blue electric Mountain Dew Baja Blast cake. The pie available at Taco Bell, it's being called Chernobyl cheesecake.
Yeah, I feel like it has the same effect on you as
Michelle
didn't
like
Chernobyl
it at all.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. But listen, we tried it. Fester brought one of these Taco Bell Baja Blast pies into the studio last week, and I got to be honest, I didn't hate it. Is it something that I would go out of the way to buy or try? Other than it being a radio bit where we brought it in and tried it?
Never again.
I'm not buying the thing. I'm not going to. But did I hate it?
No.
I didn't hate it. It had a citrusy, fruity.
Kind of creamy. Consistency to it. You're not missing anything by not getting it. I mean, it's not bad.
Correct.
It's not bad, but it's nothing that you, oh my gosh, you have to go out and try it. It's that good. That's not what we're saying.
9:20 at the MJ Morning Show.
Chernobyl cheesecake is a perfect name.
It is Chernobyl cheesecake. $19.99 available. I mean, but the color, it's like the weird teal.
But that's the color of the Baja Blast.
And again,
Mountain Dew.
I equated the color to, when you have 2,000 flushes or Tidy Bowl and you have the blue water, and like it's really like a real rich blue in the beginning, but that as it fades, once your 2,000 flushes is down to 1,986, you start to get that fade, and it's like a light teal blue. That's the color of the cheese, the Chernobyl pie at Taco Bell.
It's pretty accurate.
Yeah. All right, 9:21 at the MJ Morning Show. When we return, we have the final segment here on the MJ Morning Show. So Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, he revealed something that I found interesting. What did he reveal? Oh, also, neighbors of Jeff Bezos not happy. What's going on with Amazon Baldy dude? We'll get to that here in just a bit. The government shutdown. Could it be hampered by hemp? Could it be hempered? Could the reopening of the federal government be hampered by hemp? What the hell am I saying? I'll tell you next. There's a lot of stuff. We got a loaded segment next here on the MJ Morning Show. On Q105, 104.7 FM. Plan B air conditioning. How about 10% off? How about a rock-solid air conditioning company that will put a new system in your house, $500 cheaper at least than any other company, or provide you with expert fast service for a broken air conditioning unit? Hey, with the cold snap today, And it'll be cold again tomorrow. We've got a little reprieve. Then it's going to get cold again at the end of the month, closer toward Thanksgiving from what I read. And then we're going to have snaps. So what if your heat's not working? Maybe you gave your heat a little test drive last night. It didn't work. You call Plan B Air Conditioning, folks. If you want a company you can trust, rely on, whenever you have an air conditioning issue, you call Plan B Air Conditioning. It's 813-PLAN-BAC. You mention me, MJ, 10% off. Instant radio coupon. You call up planbairconditioning.com and you say, I listen to MJ. He says 10% off. Boom. Like that. Get your AC fixed by the experts. planbairconditioning.com. Tell them MJ sent you. Speaking of like AC and keeping your home, in a great, temperature zone, windows and doors play a key factor. If you've got junky windows and doors that have all kinds of leaks, or, the glass is, wafer thin and you don't have any, good energy retention characteristics, it's time to upgrade. And listen, so many people are listening and your homes are older and it's time for new windows and doors. Or, hey, you might have bought a home 10 years ago and, the builder's grade home, and maybe they put all the money in the finishes in the kitchen and they skimped and they put crap bag windows. And that happens. Some of the builders out there, they put crap bag windows and doors in. So anytime it's time for a replacement, folks, you want weather-tight windows. Weather-tight, Mike, weather-tight windows. Bottom line, you get PGT custom windows and doors. PGT is a Florida-built brand. They just know what they're doing. I mean, they're making windows and doors for the Florida climate. So weather-tight Mike only installs PGT custom windows and doors. And then you got to have the best installation. Best installation, WeatherTight Mike. Don't think of anyone else, folks. WeatherTightWindows.com. Mention me, MJ. Don't forget the cookies. Right now, $200 rebate per door, $100 rebate per window. WeatherTight Mike, WeatherTightWindows.com. And tell them MJ sent you. On that crazed Home Depot commercial that came up earlier today. Yeah, folks, if you missed this, if you were not listening earlier, there was a Home Depot commercial that played, what was that, like 7 o'clock hour or 6:40?
It was in the 6 o'clock. It feels like it was the 6 o'clock hour.
And
like at 6:30, we talked about it coming out of that break.
I thought I was in the freaking Twilight Zone. I'm like, what the heck is this?
Assuming you're listening right now, I'll say you're a avid listener of terrestrial radio. You've never heard a commercial like this before.
All right, I want to play this, but apparently Andrew got word back from our sales department because I told Andrew, send a copy of this commercial and send this to all the people, all the sales muckety-mucks over there and ask, what the hell is this? Listen to this commercial. Listen, the Home Depot commercials are typically, really, really, good commercials. That the guy from the Home Depot commercial, the voice, it
has the music.
You got it
has the big voice.
This weekend at the Home Depot, you can get a great deal on barbecues. Yes, he does sound like this. I'm doing an exact imitation of the Home Depot guy.
You're like a mocking him.
I'm not mocking him. That's my best impersonation of the Home Depot guy.
It's like gay Tom
Where
Brokaw.
doers get things done.
Yes,
what
it is.
What do you say?
It's gay Tom Brokaw. Hey, what's going on, everybody?
All right,
it's like gay Tom Brokaw and Snagglepuss had a baby.
Heavens to Murgatroyd.
But the Home Depot guys are professional voiceover guys. They're always produced spots.
Yeah.
They're a top tier client.
Yes.
Yes.
And then this commercial runs this morning here on the MJ Morning Show.
Black Friday is happening now at the Home Depot. Bring home a magic with our wide assortment of dazzling, pre-lit trees. Hurry in for Black Friday happening now at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Was that like the producer, just reading a slate before the actual commercial? Hey, Meredith, come here.
Was that the proofreader? Was that the proofreader?
Give Meredith your headphones.
Here.
All right, Meredith, listen to this home. I don't know if you guys are running this over on your station. I don't know if you're. Listen to this Home Depot commercial that ran earlier, and you tell me what you think of this quality of this commercial.
Black Friday is happening now at the Home Depot. Bring home holiday magic with our wide assortment of dazzling, pre-lit trees. Hurry in for Black Friday happening now at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
What the hell?
Well, that sounds like it was in somebody's closet and also the most boring person in the entire planet.
Like somebody that's never read a commercial in their life.
Right.
It's like what I said earlier. It's like the advertising agency just grabbed the guy out of his car in the Home Depot parking lot and said, read this.
Hey, could this be AI?
I don't know. No.
Play it again.
Meredith.
Play it again.
I don't know. Hold on.
Black Friday is happening now at the Home Depot.
Maybe.
Bring home holiday
it's real.
with our wide assortment of dazzling.
I just don't know what
It
that is.
sounds like somebody has no soul. They're not even entertained. They're not even giving 100%. That's the only reason why I brought up the AI, because it could be.
This is the read that made it to on air this morning.
That's crazy. And
We played it.
I have to get redos all the time because it doesn't have enough or enough emphasis in that, or it needs to be this or that, and that's approved.
We're
That's
a
crazy.
moderately successful morning show, and we played that this morning.
I'm like, what the hell is this?
You guys need to stop putting in so much effort.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's what they're wanting.
Yeah, we're putting in way too much effort
Way
on
too
this.
much effort in the morning show.
On this damn show.
Yes.
Yeah, for radio, putting in way too much effort. Thank you, Mayor.
No problem.
Mayor Bear.
Mayor Bear checking in.
Meredith, I'll tell you right now.
Yes.
Good choice on those boots today.
Oh, thank you very much. Sweater weather.
I have not been happy about cold weather until I see you walking in those boots.
And incidentally, Meredith will be joining us live.
Yes.
Meredith does middays 10 to 3 right after the MJ Morning Show here on Hot Rockin' Flame Throwin' Q105.
You got those boots on the gram yet?
On the gram.
Q105.
It's so funny that you have to do that now because I used to do that for you.
What was that?
Right? It's so funny that you have to pull up your own audio now.
I have to play all the sound effects.
Yeah.
So on the old MJ Morning Show, Meredith used to be on a little producer's island in the studio, and Meredith
Yep.
played all the sound effects.
Homer Simpson dove.
I'd give her a cue, and
Yep.
I always had my little machine here. I always was able to
You
play.
did.
You know,
Yeah, your 360. Yep.
I had my buzzers, and
Yep.
I control a lot of that stuff. But Meredith played all like the daily sound bites and everything.
So she had to train you when you came back.
So where's your bionic man? Go ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead, pull it up. Pull it up. You're taking forever, MJ. Go, where is it? I need it now.
The Bionic Man sound effect is somewhere on the 50 pages of audio.
Where is it? I'm waiting on it.
Yeah, oh, jeez.
He
Now
can
we
never
gotta
find
find
anything.
Hang on a minute.
There's two of them. There's the eye, and then there's the jump,
Yeah.
and then there's the punch.
Hey, I'm trying to find my Bionic Man sound effect.
See, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's a tough job.
It's a tough job.
But you would type things in.
No, I knew exactly where they were
Oh, you did?
matted out for. Like, it was 6 huge pages. It was like half this screen, and it was a button bar of 6 pages. And I knew over time where everything was.
Yeah, I'm looking. Okay. That's Mr. Mackey.
Right.
Okay. 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 Yeah.
Are you buying time to find the bionic guy?
Yes.
I think he gave up.
I'm telling you, I've got 30 pages
I know.
of sound effects
Okay,
here.
do the where's your whip crack? I bet you don't know where that is. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's just an easy
Look at
one
it. Give
for
me,
you.
give me another one.
How about somebody that fell down?
Somebody that fell down.
Yeah,
Slip and fall.
Hang on a minute. Somebody that fell down. Hang on, I can't find that one. Oh, I have no idea where that one is. Hang on a minute.
Over, up, down, right there. Right, no, up, right there.
Right there?
Yeah. Sounds like you need to bring me back. I know where things are.
Yes, we do. We do, Meredith.
We made you an offer.
Hey, we've been trying.
This door's
Spencer's
open.
so serious. He's like, we've been trying.
Why don't you go talk more about rap?
Drake or Kim Kardashian. That's what I would be doing over here.
Drake who?
We talked about Kim Kardashian.
That's right. Yep, exactly. Why are you scratching your head?
He's
You're
sweating.
contemplating it.
I'm not sure. I've got bed bugs, okay?
You guys
have them, I have them.
I've got bed bugs all up and through me. All right, Meredith, great to see you.
All right, these boots were made for walking.
Yes, they were.
Not
Walk right out of here
Walk
right
right out
now.
of the studio.
Look at that. All right, 9:37 at the MJ Morning Show. This is kind of delayed news, but nevertheless, I found it interesting. I guess this just came out on a podcast. So, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, who once actually answered me when I asked him a question on Twitter. Remember that, Michelle?
No.
There was a commercial where Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson did a spot for Ford. And it was like for Ford, for Ford Motor Company.
Mm-hmm.
And it was something about for Ford service. It was a great deal on tires at your Ford dealership, right? And he was on his arms. He had like a whole bunch of tires. He had his arms stretched out and then tires on his. Oh, Festus found the commercial. Go back to the beginning. Festus found the spot. Go ahead. From 2016.
Sure, we could have stacked these tires or put them on a rack. But the specialists at Ford like to show off their strengths. 13 name brands, all backed by our low-price tire guarantee. Yeah, we're strong when it comes to tires. Right now, during the Big Tire...
All right, so Big Tire event. This
Was
is
it
like,
a non-speaking part for him?
Hold on, let it roll. Let it roll. So Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson just standing there like in a Ford service.
When your Ford needs service, these are the specialists at Ford.
All right, so there he is. So Dwayne did speak at the end.
That's the 30. Okay.
All right, so he's holding the tires up, and I sent a Twitter message to The Rock, to Dwayne Johnson. I just sent him a message. Hey, Dwayne, were you really holding up those tires in the Ford commercial? And folks, if you want to look for it, just go to YouTube and type in, Dwayne Johnson holding tires or whatever for Ford. And it was like within a couple of hours, he responds. He said, "Yep, I was holding the tires. And also the little steel strings attached to the tires."
Did he say that?
Yeah, something. Yeah, he did. Something to that effect. So they had like very you couldn't see them, or they
edited them out.
Exactly. They
But
special effected them out.
Between him and the special effects,
Yeah.
it was all him.
So his arms were out extended, and he had 2 huge tires on each arm. And apparently they did have little cables that were holding the tires up from the ceiling. But he was very frank about it. Yep, I was holding the tires along with the steel strings. so no, I thought that I really respected that the guy, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson responded to me on Twitter. So, this.
He saw your profile picture. He thought you were a sick kid. He felt bad for you. He wanted to reply
that's
back.
great. Anyway, so why am I bringing up Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson right now?
What's he doing?
Yeah, he was, I guess, on a podcast or something, or some kind of recent interview, and he revealed that an inside source told him that we had captured Osama bin Laden before it was made official. So even before, I guess, the president made the announcement. Yeah, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has friends in high places. He revealed how he knew Osama bin Laden was killed before then President Barack Obama even announced the news to the world on May 1st of 2011. Yeah, Johnson explained that he is a friend of a friend who gave him a call that said Osama bin Laden was taken out, was killed. Thought that was interesting. So he knew well in advance or before the president actually announced that he was going to make an address to the nation. Do you remember that, Michelle? I remember it distinctly.
Mm-mm.
You and I, we were at home. It was a Sunday night. It was Sunday night, May 1st of 2011. And I can't remember what time it came out, maybe 9 o'clock. But there was like a big news flashes. The President of the United States is going to address the nation, an emergency address. And it was like 11:30 at night on a Sunday night, May 1st, Sunday night, 2011. And we get an announcement. The president is coming on TV at 11:35 at night to make an announcement. And people are like, what the heck could this be? Michelle, do you remember what I said to you as soon as we found out the president was addressing the nation?
They got Osama bin Laden.
That's exactly what I said. So 10 years later, because, 9/11 was 9/11 of 01, and here we are 10 years later, May 1st of 2011, the president's addressing the nation. I just knew right away. They got bin Laden. And sure enough, the president comes on and makes the announcement 11:35 at night on a Sunday night.
Oh, dude, he should have had The Rock announce it. How awesome would that have been?
Yeah. But apparently The Rock had a phone call hours earlier. Yeah, and he was told, hey, yep, they got bin Laden, so he knew. What about Jeff Bezos?
Did they call him for bin Laden as well?
No, but he could be mistaken for like some kind of evil bad guy in a lair.
Yeah, like a modern day Lex Luthor.
Yeah, or like Dr. Evil.
And his wife is Ms. Tessbacher.
Oh yeah, yeah. So Jeff Bezos, they have homes all over the place. He's got a Beverly Hills home. He's got that billionaire bunker home. He's got that huge multi-floor apartment off of Fifth Avenue in New York.
As he should, by the way.
Yeah,
he's the richest guy in the world.
No, he's not.
He's one of them. Top 5? Top 10?
Oh, yeah, I think top
5?
5.
Top 6?
No, he's probably top 5.
Okay.
Yeah, on the Forbes list. But remember, his wife got like, a $40 billion settlement.
You know he did when he wrote the check? He went like this.
Lunch money.
Go ahead, donate it all.
So, neighbors of Jeff Bezos's $165 million Beverly Hills mansion called cops.
Yeah.
Because there was too much noise coming out of the mansion for Kris Jenner's 70th birthday party. Can you imagine? Come on. You having a party? You get some snooty Beverly Hills neighbors during a party. They got to call the Beverly Hills cops. I ain't going to fall for no banana in a tailpipe.
Those cops know better than that.
Come on.
I mean, his neighbors must really hate him because they had to know that this event was occurring.
Yeah.
They're pissed off that they weren't invited.
It was a star-studded event.
It was.
Kris Jenner's 70th birthday party was like a big event. And it was a little bit loud. And some of Jeff Bezos' neighbors where the party was being hosted called the cops on multiple occasions to report about excessive noise levels coming from the compound.
Maybe their homes aren't insulated properly.
I'm just burning, doing the neutron dance. What if that was playing?
No, you know what the theme of the party was?
Yeah. Okay. So,
What's the theme?
You're on the
You
right
gotta
track.
stop doing
with
that.
Think of another soundtrack that has a dent as the beat.
A what?
Like you can play it with your mouth. Like, dun, 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 dun.
What are you saying?
I don't know what you just did.
What?
He did Neutron Dance.
I did Axel F.
All right.
That's not the theme of the party.
Axel F.
I was just doing
Right.
Beverly
Hills.
Michelle.
Okay, two different jokes here.
The Beverly Hills Cops were called. I was mouth noising songs from the Beverly Hills Cop soundtrack.
Because he made a banana in the tailpipe reference.
Yeah, I can fall for a banana in the tailpipe.
Which everybody over 40 might have gotten.
Right.
Over 50. So, but the theme of the party was 007.
Right.
Oh, it was?
Yes.
Yes. And then when you said,
Yes.
Right. When you
yeah,
when you did that theme, I was like, that's not it. See, Fester's got it.
Mariah Carey,
Oh,
Paris
you're
Hilton.
you're doing Mission Impossible.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
What am I doing?
Dun,
Dun, dun, dun, dun. It should have been Mission Impossible theme.
That's Mission Impossible.
No, it has to be James Bond because Amazon just bought the
rights.
The rights to the James
So,
Bond.
but what's
so doesn't that tell you how involved all those people are? Like they obviously are, way too together.
But that's just funny.
Oprah, Meghan Markle was there.
Oh, yeah.
Prince Harry.
Prince Harry was there.
Adele.
Mariah Carey.
Yeah, Adele snubbed the Markles.
Mark Zuckerberg was there.
Are they friends now? I thought they were enemies.
I don't know.
Who?
I guess
Zuckerberg and Bezos.
Here's
I don't know
the
that
deal.
even Bezos was there.
Apparently, the noise complaints were generated because of a live performance by Bruno Mars. When I see your face. Isn't that his song?
Okay, so the neighbors just got so
Yeah.
pissed off that they weren't invited.
Probably.
They could hear Bruno Mars and they're going to come, like they didn't have to pay to go to a concert. They're going to complain.
I would love to be sitting at home and just having like
Right?
Bruno Mars coming in through the window.
Sit out on your patio,
Sitting in
sip
the-
some wine, and listen to Bruno Mars
My
live.
Beverly Hills Lanai being serenaded by Bruno Mars a house away.
Hey, Fester.
What's up?
Did you see my latest Instagram post?
I did, and I thought it was hysterical.
Yeah, a lot of people do. I don't want to say exactly what it is. How many people know what I did here? Does everyone get the joke?
Okay.
Does Andrew,
No.
Did you see my latest? Oh, Andrew hasn't seen it yet.
The same way-
Andrew, go look at my Instagram. Festa, bring it up.
The same way everybody didn't get the banana in the tailpipe joke.
Right.
If you got the banana in the tailpipe joke, you're going to get this joke.
All right, listen to this. And I don't want to say what it is. So I'm not gonna tell you exactly what's going on here. I need you to go look at my Instagram. I need you to go to Certified MJ Radio and look at the latest Instagram. You'll see little Scout, one of our Jack Russell Terriers, looking up at me, and then you'll see a caption on the screen. Watch the video. It's only like 17 seconds long. Watch the video and leave a comment and tell me if you get it. All right? So it's Scout's in the house, Gatsby's in the house, they're barking. I then walk outside where my pool is under reconstruction. We're getting a whole pool remodel thanks to PNR Pools. Doing a great job. Thank you, guys. And I go out and the pool is empty. So I walk down the steps into the empty pool because it's all getting resurfaced and all kinds of stuff. So, Festa, go back to the beginning.
All right.
I'll play the audio, but I'm not going to say exactly what's going on here. But go to my Instagram, Certified MJ Radio, and watch this. I'd reset it from the beginning. And here we go. Unmute. Go. Hit it.
Hey, which one of you guys did it? Who 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 did it? Scout, was that you? Who did it? Who did it?
Judy! All right, just go look at the video. Oh, Andrew's all paranoid now that the little bit of Jaws music in there is going to get us all tripped up on YouTube and on all of our podcasts. Andrew might have to edit that out of the podcast. All right. So what is that? Who gets it? If you got that, go look at it. Go look at it's the last video posted. Certified MJ Radio on Instagram, and comment, do you get it? Do you understand it? Simple as that. I don't understand this. Woman born with no brain turns 20 in medical miracle? Hold on a minute. How could you possibly live without, I don't understand this. How can you live without a brain? A Nebraska woman who was called a medical miracle because they were told, the family, that she would never live past 5. How do you live at all with no brain? All right, is this like nuanced or no brain? All right,
she's not living a full life.
All right, she just had her 20th birthday.
Yeah, but she's not living a robust life of activity. Is she?
Well, duh.
Well, duh.
Alex Simpson turned 20.
This isn't
Simpson's parents were told she was a healthy child until a checkup 2 months later revealed that their daughter had a rare condition that left her with just a pinky's worth of brain matter at the base of her skull. Oh, my God. At the time, the Nebraska family were told she would not live past 4 years old, and here we are 20 years later. Wow. Missing parts of her brain. She's capable of seeing and hearing. Wow.
Okay.
Do you know what her favorite movie is?
Pinky and the Brain?
No, Wizard of Oz.
Okay. If I only had a brain.
Get it?
Yeah, I get it. Pinky and the Brain was a cartoon, by the way.
By the way, me doing the little joke, that was a no-brainer.
Yeah. Even the fact that we're talking about it proves that we have bleep for brains.
Yes, we do. No, this is insane.
I mean, yeah, this is a medical miracle because she's alive.
Poor girl. Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
I just feel so bad for the people who just get just a crappy roll of the dice, you know?
Yeah.
Ugh. That's terrible. But 20 years old, against all odds. You know who's a rabble-rousing troublemaker? That little vixen girlfriend of Bill Belichick. Did you see she's now...
Jordan Hudson?
Well, hold on. Michelle, what are you going to say?
I mean, what shenanigans is she up to now?
Are you ready? Do you know?
I think I don't know.
What do you think it
looks
is?
like she wears the same thing to the games.
Well, hold on.
Her boots.
What do you think she's up to? Do you know this or no?
No.
Now she's running around sporting. You know those like that have your name, and then sometimes there's even diamonds. So you know those. These were big when I was a kid. Like the girls that had the necklaces with their name on it.
Yeah.
They're popular now too, by the way.
They've come back around?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Initials are the thing now.
Right.
Yes.
So, that's right. Michelle bought an H for Hadley's birthday.
Which she loves and never takes off.
So this Jordan Hudson, Bill Belichick's 24-year-old girlfriend.
Look how happy Bill Belichick is in this picture.
Is
life by the balls, man.
She's by the footballs.
Yeah, right. That's what I meant.
All right. So this Jordan Hudson is running around with one of those name necklaces that says banned. B-A-N-N-E-D. Because of the reports that she was banned from the field house or the training facility for the Tar Heels because she was a disruption, blah, blah, blah. So now she's walking around with like this gold and diamond band necklace, apparently. Come on, she's just itching for attention. Give me a break.
And that's exactly why she did this. And look what happened.
Yeah.
They wrote about it.
She can get all of it. She can get all the, and I mean attention.
And then quickly, finally here, the government shutdown could be hampered by hemp. Congress appears to be close to a deal to end the shutdown, but there's an unexpected issue, and it's hemp.
What, are we running out of rope? Or what's the deal?
Oh, my God. There's a provision, the so-called hemp loophole created by the Farm Bill that has allowed unregulated THC products to be sold around the country. Now they want to introduce limitations and bans on hemp products. So now could this hold up the deal to open the government back up? Unbelievable. All right, folks, have yourself a great day. And we'll see you back here tomorrow. It's the MJ Morning Show on Q105. And do me a favor, folks, let's be careful out there.
The Q105 app is your connection to all the big contests.